If you even try that today, good morning, everybody on video. If you even try that today, I'm trying to talk quiet so you don't hear me. Yeah. Okay.
I made you laugh, didn't I?
Well, that's every day.
So does monkeys that sling poop. That
I can do that too. If
that
you want
just
me.
shows that I'm very
Ew.
limited on. Oh no, never mind. I'm just gonna leave that one alone
Whatever.
because it's really not worth the confusion in which we go through.
Oh Lord.
So what's
Lordy
up with you
mercy.
folks? She was trying to brag about school, which was funny in its own.
Why is it funny?
Well, you come in with a new computer, and I'm like, so
What'd you have to do?
what'd you have to do for a new computer?
Whatever. I'm not going there.
Well, apparently you already went there. You got the computer sitting here. You know, they say it's not who you know, it's who you shake hands with.
Or kiss.
Or bend back wrist or whatever words you want to use to this explanation.
God. No. Nope.
Spit on it.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
say that either.
Oh my God.
Stephanie.
She's starting again.
Golly. Thank God you started early.
Than
Golly.
yesterday.
Steph, I don't know what I would say. I don't know what to do with you, but apparently your cousin did. I shouldn't be making jokes about your family this early in the morning.
It was just kissing.
You probably just dropped them off before you got here.
She's justifying it.
It was
Just
That's
kissing.
the funny thing
But
is
what?
that you have justification on, you know, you might as well be Obama at this point. He tries to justify all his stupidity. Did y'all see where the girl from South Carolina, I think it was South Carolina, I could be wrong, stood up basically and said that she was doing what she had to do because our president apparently can't. Oh yeah, I watched
I didn't
that
watch
this
it.
morning. I don't watch any of that crap. Like I just truthfully I was laughing because we were watching Black is the New Orange, Orange is the New Black, whatever the damn name is. It's pretty good.
It's good.
yeah, it's a good show.
But we were watching that, and in between the beginning of one, flipped over to some Facebook jibber jabber, and I thought it was absolutely funny that on Facebook, somebody had just said, "So I'm swapping channels or attempting to swap channels, but it's like every friggin' channel has the Obama 'I'm a liar' speech on." Any thoughts? Anybody?
I didn't watch it because I didn't want to listen to him. So
I didn't watch it because I didn't want to be mad.
I watched iZombie.
I watched Forensic Files while I was doing homework.
So
I know David's phone kept going off because he has like Twitter notifications, and it was blowing his phone up.
Oh, well, I'm sure. Golly, come on, look at the facts of what's going on.
Did you hear about was it Monday?
And I believe, by the way, everybody, that I have the new phone number shot up, and I'm actually swapping it as we speak to the app. So I wanted everybody to know the new phone number that's on the app right now, and also the YouTube page. Sorry, go right ahead.
No,
I was swapping it, so I wanted to let everybody know because we've had several people say, "Man, I was trying to call, but nobody was answering phones."
yeah,
Because Denise was the phone girl today.
She didn't know how
I
to
was
work
talking
it.
quiet.
It was because there was 13 phone calls happening at once in Denise's head.
I was talking quiet so you couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You're gonna milk that as far as you
Yeah, I
can,
am.
right? The one good funny that comes out of your mouth by accident, mind you.
yes.
She's gonna milk it because she's good like that. Go ahead.
So, the two Navy boats that were traveling and went into a little into Iranian waters.
Okay, is this the thing Mike shared?
I don't know. Maybe I
Two
don't-
camouflage type boats.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me this because I started to watch it, but just didn't have time to actually watch it. It said something about Navy people were abducted or what have you.
One had technical difficulties.
What
or
did?
mechanical. One of the boats.
The boats. Okay.
So the other one went to go help them,
And they
didn't
both
realize
drifted
they were
into
in Iranian
Iran,
waters,
okay.
and so they picked them up,
Who?
and the boats, the Iranian,
Okay.
and they're claiming that they're gonna release them this morning.
Okay, so we're saying that accidentally they drifted into some water,
Mm-hmm.
and our guys are now kind of been taken because they're wanting to just be buttholes because, hey, you're in our waters.
Right.
Okay.
And I guess they're saying if they release them, it'll show the nuclear pact that they have if they're going to actually work with the United States to do it and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah. It's like 10 sailors that they have.
So, because I thought we were allies with Iran. Are we not allies
They have a
with
bunch of
Iran?
nuclear stuff, so we're trying to keep them on our good side. That's what I'm assuming from what I read. But yeah, that's the main thing is that since we are working together with them, they're trying to make sure that if they release them, then we'll still stay.
Because I know it's
whatever.
Iraq that if they were over there, they'd probably be dead already, right? Because Iraq is.
We
who-
need military Mike in on days like this.
Yeah.
And I just got called 1-800-DUHNISE.
Hey, excuse me.
1-800-Donnies.
Whatever.
I was just passing on the information from a great listener.
Thank you, Jeff. No, I'm just playing. I don't know if it was Jeff or not. It was Jeff.
Well, you actually were right that time.
Oh, cool.
First time in your life.
I just got from
Thank
Rich
you,
Archer
Jeff.
on the Just for Fun page that the soldiers are back. That's another one that
And
he
did
would
you
know.
thumb that one up?
I'm going to it right now so that I can. Yeah, but he would know because he was military.
That was towards Denise.
Oh, okay.
What the hell did I do?
It just took me a second to get the app open.
Whatever.
Yeah, so anytime
I was kind of
anybody
talking.
reaches out to the fun page, you gotta something. Go ahead. You were talking to who?
I was
besides
talking.
yourself?
I was talking kind of.
We're gonna do Russian roulette.
You're like whichever one.
Wow, how cool is that?
And it's
I
not
was-
me this time.
It's Russian roulette. I just take my hand and I'm going in circles and pushing.
You're an idiot.
I'm just Russian
You're looking
roulette.
out of the corner.
No,
yeah.
I'm not. Watch.
You suck.
See?
Jackass.
I'm just Russian rouletting it.
You can't handle the truth.
We're Russian.
military.
We're doing some Russian roulette here, and I'm just throwing out some apps
You disgust me.
or some sound
Change the
effects.
page.
Okay, hold on.
Return the map.
Oh,
Return what
that's like.
No, I did that one.
You ugly, you're
There you
ugly,
go.
and your
That was
mother ugly,
accidental.
and your sister ugly. You just plain old ugly.
You ugly.
All right, keep going
ULGY.
with whatever we were
You
discussing
ain't
because
got
I'm
no
lost.
alibi.
No, what I was saying is I was actually kind of having a semi
Flashback.
smart conversation
real
this
coffee?
morning. Whatever. Whatever. Ever. Anyway, did you hear about the Zoo Lily stuff? Did you read that story?
I don't know what a
Uh-uh.
Zulily is.
Zoo Lily is a
It's-
website that you can go get.
You can purchase.
I mean, pretty much
anything
anything.
at a discounted price.
Right. So a woman ordered a jacket, and when she got it, she didn't even open the package, but she could tell from the package that, or from the coat, that it was not going to go well with the dogs she had. And her dogs have coarse hair, and it wasn't gonna work, and it was going to be horrible. So she called customer service, and they immediately refunded her money.
Mhm.
And then she was like, okay, so how do I send it back? And he was like, if you know somebody that needs it, or go give it to a homeless shelter
wow.
or whatever. And they didn't even make her send it back.
Oh, that's cool.
So everybody's like, I was a fan of them before, but I'm a
And
I'm
who
a
is
Zoo
this?
Lily for life.
Who is this?
Zoo Lily.
Zoo Lily.
It's
You keep saying this like I know who you're talking
it's-
about.
It's a website.
Please remember that we are on a radio show and that if I have to question it, there might be 1,000 other people questioning it too.
It's a website, kind of like Amazon, that you go to and you purchase items. It's just an online shopping site. Zulily, 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 Zulily.com.
Use it in a sentence.
Designer flash sales for moms, babies, and kids.
The reason I have to inform y'all of something, yes, I always say that sitting on this show is like sitting on your front porch drinking and carrying on with your cousins. But I need you to remember you're still on the radio. And when you go to talk about a shopping something or a location or a store, you have to remember that even though you think I might know, the other people on the end of this
Yeah, but-
app might not have a clue what you're
I thought
talking
we
about.
were explaining it good enough. I mean, all it really is a shopping. It's a shopping
Well,
site.
at the end, you got it. at the end of the conversation there, you explained it enough. I'm just saying when you go to explain it, please be a little more verbal.
Why don't you go
Yes,
use some
sir.
EOS or something?
I'm just
What?
saying.
You didn't.
She's asking for analies, but I don't know why she brought. That's not what you said.
No,
I thought that's what you just said.
I said EOS, the chapstick thing you sent this morning, where it's like,
Oh, I thought you were getting all perverted.
oh my god,
What's up with the EOS? Because that's
People
what I
That's
are
what
used-
you wait. That's what she uses. That's why I sent it, and the person that uses it didn't even
didn't
read
even
it.
read it.
No.
All
There's
right,
a
Denise, turning it over to Denise for why you're not supposed to rub certain things across your lip.
But I thought it was like the best chapstick
suck.
out
Yeah,
there.
jackass.
No, I tried telling you that it isn't. A long time ago, I tried telling you that.
I just,
How about this before I am a chapstick fiend,
Yes.
and I can go ahead and tell you that Carmex, you don't use that every day either.
Mm-mm.
Everybody uses Carmex. They go, well, this has medication in it. So that means every day, all day long, you're rubbing medicine on your lips. They've already established that because we use Neosporin too much and we use antibiotics too much, that there's viruses that are having are coming up with their own means of battling against antibiotics. So that's why they tell you don't use Carmex all the time, because Carmex is medicated for, like, if you have a cold sore and stuff.
Mhm.
It's not made for chapped lips.
Right.
That's why you buy something that's called chapstick.
Or-
Duh.
I get soft lips also. See?
Scotty, just leave
It's-
it. Just leave it.
I'm going to point out something to you. Just because that's shaped similar to a round object like an egg / AKA a silver bullet, you don't put that on those. You don't put it. You don't put it down.
Right
don't put it down.
here.
That
Look,
there.
It's got a nipple.
Why in the back of my mind am I hearing the beginning of Welcome to the Jungle? Why am I hearing this music in my ears?
See, look.
Okay, you don't have to wave your nipple around.
She did, and her belt's got it hold down.
Ah.
I'm like, girl, you got 3 belly buttons? Oh, wait a minute. That's really only 1 and 2 boobs. I'm sorry. All right, go for it.
Anyway, so EOS, which is the one you use,
Mhm.
Which is a
um,
form of make-believe chapstick that people uses, AKA the
Stuff.
redneck.
they're being sued by a bunch of customers who ended up with crap all over their face.
It almost looks like they have herpes.
Yes, a woman named Rachel Cronin has filed a class action lawsuit against the company, which sells its product in colorful egg-shaped pods.
Mhm.
Kim Kardashian, Britney Spears, and Hillary Duff are brand ambassadors. She claims her experience was awful. Oh, wait. The suit claims the product was produced a panoply of bad reactions, including severe rashes, bleeding, blistering, cracking, and loss of pigmentation. The woman that's suing them claims her experience was awful. Within hours of applying the balm, her lips felt like sandpaper, so she applied it again. She claims her lips started cracking, flaking, and bleeding, creating blisters
Ow.
and rashes, which lasted up to 10 days. And they've TMZ has reached out to EOS, and so far, nothing back.
You know, honestly, no lie. And this was, before reading this, but Ashley suffers from really bad dry lips. And I used the EOS on her once, and she did get a fever blister. We thought it was just a sore on the edge of her lip. And
Ashley, for anybody, and we're not trying to poke fun, but Ashley is a special needs kid.
Yes.
If you're a new first-time listener, and she does stick her tongue out a lot.
yes.
So, we've over the years have suggested using chapstick and stuff like that. So Stephanie's telling you this is what she's used, the very same stuff.
Yeah, and we didn't put. I mean, because I didn't know this, so I didn't know that, and it was the first time that I used EOS on her. Usually I use just regular strawberry flavored chapstick, or strawberry scent, whatever
Mhm.
chapstick. And yeah, now come to think about it, I used the EOS on her, and
So,
she
if
did
you
get a
have-
sore.
If you have some in your purse pocket,
Hell, you got some right
whatever,
there.
Well, this is Soft Lips. This is made by
Soft lips. I think soft lips is a form of chapstick.
I think it is made by the same company that makes chapstick.
Yeah.
It's just
Don't try to suck up to me like you're trying to be.
no.
online.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, you have that thing called a tablet in front of you.
But yeah, so if you have EOS, get rid of it. We'll share the
Huh.
link on Facebook.
And you know, they're not cheap. It's not cheap.
no, they're not.
They're like $5 or not $5, but $4 for the egg.
Mm-hmm. You get 'em cheaper than that down at Starship. So
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
I just think it's funny that happens to be the one of the news stories that I was sending over, and Steph
The one who
didn't
actually
even know.
uses it.
Yeah, Steph is
Yeah.
actually the person that's using that particular one.
Yep.
And I have that other
didn't-
news app that I haven't been using. I probably need to start sending y'all some news reports again.
Yeah, it was a crazy morning this morning, so I didn't get to read that you had sent, but yeah.
Tit of it.
Anything else? Anybody else got anything?
I'm trying to share this real quick.
I didn't go down TMZ last night. You know, I try to keep up with a lot of these things just so we have topics.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so hectic around here. And actually, yesterday I was still trying to recoup from the weekend, or the last week rather.
Mm.
So I was, my wife's on vacation, so I was kind of like, look, let's just take a chill. So has anybody been keeping up with these pictures of Tara Reid and how skinny she's gotten?
Oh my
her-
gosh.
Behind looks like a man's behind.
And it's everybody's freaking out about how just odd she's beginning to look, because they're like, it's I don't want to label it, but the only thing to compare it to is it looks a little crackheadish. I
Yeah.
mean,
exactly, yeah.
everybody's looking at her and it's like, is she strung out? I mean, what's going on with her? And it's just, she's just shedding weight, and next people will be accusing her of stuff, because that's what they do.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know at one point she was partying way too much and drinking a whole lot and
Right.
was getting thin then. And they were hinting around that she was on heroin. Whether or
Which
not
wouldn't
that was
surprise me.
true, I don't know. But that's what they were hinting around at the time. Because, I mean, she got where you could count, or just about count, every single one of her ribs and her backbone. And she looked,
Yeah. What was
she
really
looked
weird is, because
bad.
she went through those years of having the bad boob job, and they got her boob
Yes.
job fixed. And she was known for bad boobs, the bad boob job girl, for a long time.
mm-hmm.
So she finally gets that fixed. Okay. Everybody's kind of come back to reality about, hey, she's still a good person. Now, all of a sudden, here's this image of this woman that's bony, and you can really tell the boob job, right? And it's
Mhm.
not, yes, we're all human. Don't take it as judgmental. But when you can see the bags, because you've lost so much weight, you can see the bags under your skin.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
where people are like, oh my God, what is going on with this chick? Because it just looks a little rough.
I mean, as bad as it looks, that's the first thing you notice, because that's all it is.
Yeah, because you can see them, and
Yeah.
it's just,
Mhm.
it's not to be, trying to pick on her or nothing. It's just, wow, you know what? Sometimes it makes you wonder what people are thinking, because she used to be just a really attractive lady, She,
Yeah, American Pie.
I just hate when
days.
people try to lose so much weight to the point. I know everybody's on this whole health kick. We need to live longer, be better. I get that. I'm not trying to say we're not, but at some point you have to decide what looks right for your body. It's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If that came out right.
Right.
Yeah, because I was watching Family Feud yesterday, and one of the questions in the top 5, the fast money questions, was, what dress size do most women want to be? And the lady said 2, and then her husband said 0, and Steve just looks at him and says, I don't know what women y'all are thinking about, but all the women I know, they want to have juicy booty.
Juicy booty.
And it was funny, but yeah, who wants
Is
to
that a
be-
new lip balm?
Can you use it?
Does it break out and make your ass swell?
Steve
Couple of
Harvey's
Hooter
is-
girls up the road.
Instead of
will-
getting Botox injections,
That's
you're gonna
right.
use this.
Some of them Hooter girls up the road will be all for that lip balm.
Oh yeah.
Could you put it out on your lips and kiss my butt? I want my butt to swell.
Oh my God.
No, girl. I'm shutting up. All right, go there.
Good idea.
So here we got a man guilty of threatening to assassinate the president. Jacob just sent us.
Oh my goodness, he looks wild.
Can I shake your hand?
I don't want to say this and y'all get me wrong, but finally somebody said they're going to kill the president. I've been joking about this for years. people tried to shoot Ronald Reagan. It's like,
Mhm.
why? Oh, why? If everybody hates Obama so much, why has nobody tried it? And it's not that I'm saying I want you to. I'm surprised, is what I'm saying. I'm surprised nobody's tried it.
Yeah, because they're.
I mean, with all the
he's-
vacations he takes, come on. I'm just surprised. I'm really blown away with all the crazies out there
Mhm.
that hadn't tried it. Thoughts?
I mean, especially.
I mean, it's been almost 8 years, and he's still nobody's. Or that's
I'm
the
not-
first person.
I'm
that
not recommending
said,
it.
No,
I'm just simply saying.
but that's the first in
surprised.
almost 8 years. That's the first person that has actually said something about it and gotten. In
And the
trouble.
guy flying the ultralight into the White House area, he wasn't trying to kill anybody. He was just proving some points.
Mhm.
It just simply blows my mind that they make such a big deal of these things, but why at the same time has
no one tried.
nobody done that? And again, I'm not recommending anybody tries it
I mean,
because God knows the guy that would take over would probably be worse.
I mean, is he considered the most hated president that we've had? I mean, who would you consider?
depends who
that
you're talking
be? Yeah, I mean, like people hated Jimmy Carter when Jimmy Carter was president.
hmm
I'm sure there was people that hated John F. K. when he was president.
Well, yeah,
Of course, because he was assassinated. But they say the Secret Service had that done, or the FBI had that done.
whoever they are.
Yeah, whoever they are. That
Really?
magic bullet. Yeah.
Conspiracy man.
Well, him, JFK, Marilyn Monroe, and Martin Luther King Jr. were all shot by the same people, or all killed by the same people. It was
It's
a conspiracy.
man.
You need to be on that other show. You're gonna start talking all that weird stuff.
It was a joke.
So how about the Powerball? They're saying tonight that if you try to cash out after the just cashing out part of it, that you'll get 900 million.
Oh my gosh.
Then you still got to pay your federal tax and your state tax.
But you'll
Which
still
I
get
don't-
like 500 and something million.
I would still be okay with that.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that. I mean, if you do the cash option, doesn't it say that they take the taxes out on the lump sum?
I think that should be the case. I think this is just another way of screwing you. Because to me, if you're already, if I'm cashing it out, all that should be included.
yeah.
Because you're already taking a chunk of my money already.
Yeah, but when you file taxes at the end of the year, don't you get some of that back?
Depends.
I don't know.
I mean, in my case, how much would I be donating to nonprofits?
Well, and David said
I would probably start a nonprofit. I actually, and I'm not saying this to get away with tax stuff, but me and my wife had talked about it, and I said, "Oh yeah, I would start a nonprofit."
yeah, David was saying I guess they were doing an interview with the big wig for the lottery stuff, and he said somebody should win tonight.
Well,
Kinda
somebody
makes me
should have
wonder.
somebody should have won 6 times ago before they started
Got to
tampering.
one, yeah.
Yeah, before they started tampering with the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
The change in the odds and stuff, I said the other day, and I'll repeat this again. I believe that in another week or two, if nobody wins, people are going to start looking up going, you idiots that screwed with the odds have
Mhm.
actually, even though you've made one big jackpot, that's cool, but that's only going to make one big winner. How about the 6 people that should have already won this week, won this week, won this week, won this week? You've probably screwed 6 people that could have been potential millionaires
Mhm.
because you tampered with the system.
Right.
But yet our people are making, well, I say our people, the people involved with the lottery who run the lottery are making money because all
yeah.
that money's sitting in a bank account. And they're making interest.
Yeah.
Alex said they take the taxes up front so they get their money. Otherwise, I'd have it paid into an offshore trust.
Well, they do take because I saw them
Yeah, but
talking about it on the news.
But what we're saying is when I do a cash out option, instead of them saying your cash out option, instead of it being 1.3 or whatever it is right now, your cash out would be 900 million. But then after they supposedly put your 900 million to the side, before they hand it to you, they take out the federal taxes and the state taxes. What we're saying is part of giving me my cash out should already include the taxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Stephanie was saying. In other words, when you tell me I'm bringing home 900 million, that's truly what I'm bringing home is 900
Right.
million, because you're already taking the 1 point whatever and cutting it in half because you're saying that's your take home part.
Mhm.
So that means you're already keeping half the money almost. Then you're going to want your taxes, which means you're taking more money. And then the state wants their taxes. They're going to take more money.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm
You're gonna
cashing
get a
out,
third of what?
right. If I'm cashing out instead of getting the 1 point what the hell ever, then you're already getting your money.
Yeah, exactly.
I
'Cause
think
that's
I
what-
think it's bogus, man.
That's what they were talking about on Channel 2, like last week when it was getting so high. Then that's what.
Yeah,
one of
Jacob
the-
said not enough clearly. Yeah, that's what
Well,
they
because he
want.
said, can anyone confirm how much of the non-winning cash goes to help schools like they claim?
No, man,
No.
somebody has to pay the Secret Service, the assassinations, and the CIA.
They hold
and
25% for federal holdings.
right. I mean, that's the catch. Is it? But are you going to complain if you're still getting 500 million? Well, hell no.
Mm-mm.
If you were broke yesterday and you get 500 million tomorrow, you're going to be happy.
I'd be happy with $1 million right now.
I'd be
Hell,
happy with a couple thousand.
I'd be happy. Well, I'd at least.
I know
have
all
to
that
have-
work you went through for that laptop yesterday. A couple thousand would help you with some school stuff.
I would at least want enough to buy a house free and clear. I can, for $100,000, I can get a nice house free and clear.
I've decided that if I move again, unless I win some money, if I move again, I don't know that I would want to use the word a mobile home because it's not like a trailer park.
Mod-
But I think I would not, and this sucks too because I now have Zaylee to consider in this equation. But I think I would have liked to buy like a bus.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And the reason I say that is I hate the idea that you buy a house and then 10 years later the neighborhood's trashed and then you have to pack up and move again. I would almost just rather own a bus I can just put and drive and go park it wherever I want. The downfall, you can't own a whole lot. You have to
No.
live. You have to live like a nomad.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks. Any of the ways that you say it, do it. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's true. And, I've looked at a lot of houses lately and I found one and we actually passed it as we were going to look at another house. And, I was looking at it and they're asking $1.2 million for the home and the property, but it doesn't tell you how much property is with the house. So as we're going to look at this one place in New Bern, we pass it and the land alone is probably worth about $5 million because the land goes on as far as you can see. And, you can make money off the land by doing hay, I wouldn't say raising hay. What is that called when you do the hay? Harvest the hay?
Wait a second.
I've listened to her
Wait a
going,
second.
raise the
Can
hay.
you please?
Hey.
What is it called when you do the hay? Like bestiality?
Harvest the hay? What I mean, what is it?
Harvesting?
Yeah, is
Harvesting your crops?
I mean, I don't.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know.
So okay.
Anyway, so go ahead.
Shh. Hang on a second.
But it would be.
I was
well
just
worth
sent this,
investment.
and I'm supposed to. Okay, Powerball jackpot for Wednesday, January 13th, and this shows the amount is the 1.5 billion, and the cash out is 930 million. Now, Joe Leaper sent this and said, "Scroll down to Georgia." So I'm scrolling on down to Georgia.
Bale the hay. Thank you, Jacob.
Georgia, 6% sales tax. So if you won the 1.5, you minus 3 million, your average net year would be 34. Get my zeros right. 34,500,000 a year. After 30 payments, that's 1,035 million. Now that's if you accept the 30 payments. But if you cashed it out, right now it would be the 55,800,000. Your net payout would be $641,700,000. And then Joe just typed as I was trying to read that. Federal tax is 25% at the top.
Okay.
So that's what that 3 million was the federal tax.
But if you do the annuity payout, if you die they don't like
Yeah,
none of
you
your
can't
family
leave it to
gets it.
somebody.
You cannot.
It rolls back.
stops.
Yeah, it rolls back
Do you
into
know?
the.
Do you know? Here's my question. Because technically, you and somebody can be partners on the money.
Yeah,
Just don't get into a big statement, but you can. If
No,
two of us bought
yeah.
I'm going to stab you with a pen.
I'm gonna throw my soft lips at you.
You keep your herpes to yourself. Jesus, I've
It's
seen
not
those
great
meat
to talk.
curtains,
We
and
can't
I don't
talk
throw
like
nothing
that.
at you. Yeah, I'm going to mute you. So if two of us can own the tickets, my life expectancy to say I'm going to live another 30 years after the way my chest was pounding Monday, I'm probably not going to make it another 2 years, much less 30 years.
Shut up.
Could you shut it up before I zap you? Where's my zapper? Run upstairs and get it for me.
No,
So why wouldn't I be smart enough to say that me and my daughter bought this ticket together?
so then everything would.
So that if anything happened to me or anything happened to my daughter, unless we die in the same car, somebody would still have that money. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it would transfer to her, and
There wouldn't be no transfer to her. It'd be her money too. Okay.
I got it.
The little piggy goes to market.
No.
The next piggy go. Do you follow what my point
Yes.
is?
Mhm.
If something happened, at least my kid would still be partners of the money. So if I died, she'd still get the money.
But if
But-
when you go to turn it in or whatever you have to do, it's only one person that can turn it in.
That's what I was gonna ask, but it isn't it only one person that can.
I
turn
don't
it in?
know. I just watched something on the news this morning where they're talking about a whole office of people have went in to buy a ticket. So we probably have to have somebody from the lottery on the phone answer this completely.
If you work for the Georgia Lottery, please call us.
No, let's
So-
find a number to call them.
So we're a radio show.
But at least
and we-
then, I would almost feel like I would be safe. Okay. Whew. You continue to get the money for 30 years, period, unless you get the cash option.
But
What
if
is the
you
call
die-
number we're using in today? It's on the app.
But if you die, you don't. If you die, it stops. They don't let you put that in your will for it to go to someone
The
else.
number today, 770-615-0688. I'm going to text him the number.
Say that again.
I swear to God. Why do y'all just want me to kill y'all in
I'm
front
just
of witnesses?
saying, repeat it for people, sir.
How have you not written it down?
Because we never know what it's
we
going to
never
be.
know what it's going to be. If it's going to stay that.
770-615-0688. And I could tell you this real simple thing you could do. Turn the app on your phone really fast and you'll see the number. Denise. Just for Fun Radio. Home of where one man will kill almost two women.
No.
Mm-mm.
This show right now would be two dudes and a chick.
Aye.
And you barely make it. It's counting as a chick, Denise.
So I'm the chick.
Well, it's almost like 2.5 men.
Whatever.
Right now, that would be kind of the same. Go ahead, Mr. Joe. What you got?
Hey, well, I was just gonna tell you, I kind of got caught up in it myself. We got a pool at work. We got like 150 tickets for 30 people.
Right?
So,
Wow.
I don't know about if more people can go in at once as far as like what we did. I don't know how that's gonna work when we win. You know how it is.
Yes.
But I do know that in all my research, it continues to pay the annuitized no matter what, whether you die or not, because it goes to your estate.
So then, Stephanie, take that right there and pick your nose with it.
No, because they said on the news that it stopped because someone
He
did
just-
actually. I
he's
know
saying he
I know
just
what he just
researched it.
said, but there was
So
actually
you
someone.
thinking you're the redneck? You're smarter.
No, there was someone in New York that
Unless that's
actually
something that
passed
changed.
away.
Now, with the changes that they did in November, unless it's something that was changed in November and it's just not out there, that's the way it was. And then tax-wise, they automatically take 25% federal and then 6% for Georgia. The problem is what you don't realize is when you make 22 million or whatever it breaks down to be, if you split it with other people, federal tax bracket, you're about at a 39 to 40-something% tax bracket. So they take 25, but you still owe another 10 to 15-something% at least at the end come tax season.
And see, that's why I always joke and say,
That's-
if you win, just know they're going to get almost half.
Then they're half, yeah.
And then here's the other stupidity question. do they tax you on the amount of cash that you're cashing out for? So, I mean, please tell me they're not making you pay tax on 1.5, that they're actually only making you pay tax on the 900 million that you're taking.
Right.
I mean, because wouldn't that suck?
So-
No, sir, Mr. Spence,
Yeah,
you
no,
won
I was thinking-
1.9. But I'm not getting 1.9. I'm only getting 900 million.
Mhm.
Right. I think it's on what you win. So I mean, like if you take the cash option, which that's what I've been looking at. But if you take the cash option, it's 930 million. But after then after federal taxes, which is 232 million thereabouts, and then Georgia, which is another 55.8 million. But again, the federal tax is actually higher than that. They're just taking their 25%.
Well, Mark Cuban, the billionaire himself, he suggests not to take the lump sum because you don't want to blow it all in one spot. And he was like, and don't even do investments. He said, just put it in the bank and live comfortably off of the interest.
Off the interest, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
And he was like, tell your
Well,
friends and
the
relatives
problem
no.
That's why I think I would rather just take the pay every month. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, well, but because the FDIC only insures it for what, $250,000, and I think that's per bank, not per account. I'm not 100% positive. I'm a mechanic, not a banker.
Yeah, I mean, you have to hire a
$50,000 per bank, so that means for every million, you got to have 4 different banks. You have to spread it out pretty thin. That's the only way you're gonna insure it if you wanted to do it that way.
Well, and you have to hire a tax attorney. So how much is that?
And security.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a mechanic. I tell you how to flash a car, but that's about it.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta get back to work.
All right, thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't be good. Don't get caught.
Yes, sir. All right, so I'm reading something here, and it says, if you are entitled to the ongoing lottery payments, those payments will continue to either a beneficiary or to the estate after you die.
Yeah, I just looked that up, but I know in New York there was an incident where the woman.
I'm reading
I
the
know, I
news
saw
report
it.
right there.
I looked it up and saw it too, and I'm trying to find the news report of the woman that passed away in New York, and her family was going to court to try to get the money back from the state because the state stopped it. They wouldn't give it to
There
the.
may be something behind the scenes on that
Yeah.
we just don't know. The dude owed somebody, screwed somebody. Who knows?
Yeah.
But more people are coming with these reports of how you will continue to get it than you saying you won't. So
And I looked it
I have
up,
to go
and
by percentages.
I did find it that's what it says, that you can continue. Your heirs can continue to get it.
So you looked up Georgia Lottery.
I didn't look up Georgia Lottery. I said if a
Where do we
winner,
live?
if you win the
Alaska?
lottery, if you win the lottery and accept annuity and die, can you pass the money on in your will? That's what I looked up. That's what I
The
Googled.
thing is it's your money.
Mm-hmm. Even though the state is paying you, yes, it's
Still your money. The state's just being a bank and holding it for right now. And you know what's really cool is the whole time they're holding your money for 30 years, do you know how much money they're making off of you?
A lot.
I mean, has anybody really grasped the idea? Is if you give them $1.5 million of your money to hold, and they're going to pay you each month, the basic math is this. Think about it. They have 1.5 billion invested. They do. The interest they're making, let's just say
Daily.
the money they make each month, they're giving you a third of what they made off of your money, and you're living off of it.
Right.
I mean, have we not seen that? Even Alex, I'm surprised, is not texting to say that, because hello,
Mhm.
they're using your money to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, let's shoot off to commercial. I had a song as a joke that was going to play based on the fact that Stephanie had brought up Iran, Iraq. I drove over you.
Really quick.
Yeah.
He's
Who?
Alex said, yes, of course it's willable. My problem with the bless you. My problem with the annuity is if the government goes broke, which technically it already is.
That's
there's
my
no
problem.
guarantee you'll get your money.
My problem is this. What if our country has a civil war? What if our country goes bankrupt?
They're like, we're going to use their money.
Would you rather be greedy It's two ways to look at it. Would you rather be greedy and take all the money now because you're greedy? Or would you rather be greedy and say, I don't want to give up, a third of my money.
Mhm.
So I'd rather take the each month pay because then I get more long term. Well, the problem is that long term may not be so long term.
Right.
Like Alex says, you take the money and put it on an offshore account. And truthfully, if I won $1.5 billion, would I stay here? I mean, I don't know that I stay here. Do you know why I stay here? It's my aunts, my uncles, my everybody. I can move every one of my family members to wherever we decide to
Right.
go to. I mean, literally, if I had 900 million, I could call my Uncle Donnie and go, I know you love your little farm and social circle. Let's keep it as a vacation home when we come back into town to see people. But other than that, let's leave.
Well, and it's not
grab your wife, grab your kids, grab your grandkids. I'm calling mom.
Yeah.
She's grabbing her stuff. We're out of here.
Well, I mean, it's like Alex said, it's not greed, it's common sense.
So then I would decide, okay, where would we want to go that all of us could live comfortably?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. It's just a thought.
Hmm.
All right, let's shoot off the commercial, everybody. We'll be right back. This song goes out to Stephanie since she was talking about Iran.
You see that, right?
What?
What is that?
Oh, my God.
The thing that Jacob sent to the chat.
God, I need to pop. So in the smartest scheme of things, take your money.
Travis found a Travis found an island, self-sustaining island for
Do you know
$5.7 million.
Do you know the bad part about living on islands?
Hurricanes.
People deciding to come take shit from you.
Oh yeah, that too.
You have no
Pirates.
police. You
Yeah.
have no government. People could just come take from you and kill you, and there's nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I don't know. I would like to have a vacation home, like
It'd be great to go have an island.
as a vacation.
It'd be great to have an island like near the Florida Keys, where I still fall under the jurisdiction of the government. Yeah, so I have to pay taxes, but at least I'd, in the back of my mind, go, okay, at least the Coast Guard's out there, at least the Navy's out there. But you start going Brazil and you get, or somewhere in Central America and get some crappy little island, you got to worry about somebody killing you.
Yeah, I mean, what about those islands that are off the coast of Georgia? Like Cumberland. I know you can't buy Cumberland Island, but like down
Stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wonder if any of those are
I'll tell
for
you what, to be
sale.
honest with you, if I had the money, I would go down to that place in Navarre Beach that we were talking about.
Yes.
And I would just trick it the hell out. You know what I mean?
Make it like a new Panama City.
No,
the
but-
way the old Panama.
No, I mean, keep it just the way it is, but just go buy tons of houses for all of us down there. We'd still have great internet. We'd still have all the stuff we already have, but we'd all just be sitting on the water,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just thoughts like that,
I'd love to have a house in Hawaii, a vacation home, and one in Colorado in the mountains, to where when I wanted to go see snow, I could go see snow. But there's like nothing good happening in the world lately.
Oh, I know.
Because even TMZ, even stuff on TMZ, there's just a little bit. Tribute tickets going for astronomical prices for David Bowie. Wow. $3,000 a pop. I couldn't get away.
Oh my gosh, man. Why do I feel like
I feel like I didn't sleep last night. Hey, baby. What is it, big girl?
That needs to be your new.
Whew! Your breath be stinking. That needs to be what?
Did you not?
Hmm?
You didn't pull it up.
Steph said she wanted to see snow, so I thought I'd give her a little bit.
That's funny. I like you pulling down. Ow! You got my fingers.
I don't know what's up with her property management. I told her last week that our sink's leaking really bad, which
Mhm.
with cold weather, it's good that it's dripping, I guess. But it's getting bad. And they still need to come put it in our mailbox.
Are you okay? You better not puke on my feet.
What is she doing?
You didn't hear that?
Burp? Burping?
Did you hear that? That she
Can we
did.
get back to the show? You were just so easily distracted.
Well, your dog was fixing to puke on my feet.
She burped.
That was a weird burp.
I'm sure you burp sometimes, ma'am.
Oh, I burp all the time.
I need my contacts back.
What happened to your contacts?
I have to order more. I was using the trial pairs, and one of them got a rip in it. And all
Ooh.
day my eye hurt, and I was like, I cannot figure it out. So then I took it out, and there was a rip in it.
So that's the one I'm looking at. Instead of buying the exact same one again.
Mm-hmm.
Because the question that really you have to wonder, God, the mouse, look at the mouse.
Yeah, it's not.
And
even,
it's not moving.
And it's not
You're not
because
touching it the right way.
it's because the computer.
The computer running slow.
I'm telling you, man, this computer is jacked. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide because, is it possible if those feet snap that easy? Is it possible that,
The
something
second
stupid happened? God, look at that.
Do you have to restart the computer?
You know what?
Oh, this sounds like it might be interesting. Let me read it real quick.
That scared me for a sec. I typed in gpc.edu and it brought me to gsu.edu because they got bought out. It's just for fun.
Hello.
We did.
Hello. We lost video for just a couple seconds, everybody. If you'll just hang tight.
Who did?
Who this?
Who this?
Who this is? Who that is?
Who you
Who that
want to
be?
be?
My
Who
mouse.
you want it to be?
Why do I feel like I'm at a redneck family reunion over here?
Hey, y'all.
Can you pass that tater salad?
Why, oh why do I feel like I'm like gonna hate asking what in the halo is going on?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, I'm talking about with you guys.
You tell me.
Craziness. Craziness. So I was reading
Give us
this brief.
something, Steph.
I was
Not herpes.
I took a shot for that.
Something but better than that this time.
I was reading briefly through this story, so bear with me as I read it so we can talk about this. Police chiefs accuse Ohio sheriff of posing as DEA rep to steal drugs from their departments.
Say that one more time.
Police chiefs.
Hold on. Say the word again.
Chiefs.
No, before that.
Police.
Police.
It's like my daughter calls an ambulance. She's like an ambulance.
Ambulance.
An ambulance.
Okay, so
Police-
a police department.
Several
Keep
actually. A group of Ohio police chiefs claimed that a local sheriff, stop laughing at me, claimed that a local sheriff stole drugs from their departments, falsely claiming that he was collecting the illegal substances for disposal by the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency. The police chiefs also claim that state officials stalled an investigation into the matter for political reasons. According to the Free Thought Project, Sandusky County Sheriff Kyle Overmeyer met with Police Chief Mark Kaufman at Bellevue Police Department in April of 2015. Overmeyer said he was collecting drugs for disposal by the DEA.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of makes you wonder how many people do
That.
that. You
I'm sure
know?
more than we want to admit,
Yeah.
or more than anybody wants to admit.
And then I'm trying to see if it says, I don't see where it says that he sold it or used it for personal reasons. It just says the case is currently ongoing. So I guess they haven't figured out if he's using it or turning around and selling it. But
What?
what? You told me to get a story.
Have you?
I'm just laughing.
But this says the Sandusky Register said that Overmeyer had visited the department on 2 other occasions to collect DEA drug boxes. He
Interesting.
got a drug problem. Hey, it's a news story.
So, have you ever noticed?
I'm just sitting here like, that was the most slow story.
Because y'all wasn't paying attention as I was.
Chick, we were trying and I fell asleep.
So, have you ever noticed when you go to McDonald's and get a Coke, just a regular Coke, that their Coke tastes different? It's like it actually tastes good. I've never understood why McDonald's Coke tastes better than any other places.
I'm sure somehow in this weird statement that you're making that we're gonna figure out what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it tastes better.
So,
Start over and actually say it as a complete sentence.
did you know there's a reason McDonald's Coke tastes better?
No, ma'am, I didn't.
Do you want to know why?
Cockroaches in it?
Sure.
Okay. It's not the syrup. I know you think that's why, but you're wrong.
Sure,
Is
let's
it
hear
the
this.
carbonation?
No, ma'am.
No, this doesn't sound fake.
Actually, while most restaurants have their syrups delivered in plastic bags, Coca-Cola brings McDonald's special stainless steel containers that keep things a little fresher. So they don't add extra syrup. And they actually work in a formula that when the ice melts, it dilutes it a little bit and it doesn't. Hold on a second.
So that explains why the first sip's always so strong.
Yes, and the melting ice and how much it dilutes the drink is taken into consideration with their syrup ratio. And
Yep.
if you're like this person and ask them to hold the ice, you're actually getting a slightly sweeter drink than those who go full cube.
So you're getting more Coke.
Yeah.
In theory, if you say it that way, you're getting more Coke because it's not being diluted. So then what you need to do is ask for a large Coke with a cup of ice to the side.
Right.
And then you pour in what you want.
And plus they do it a lot colder than it usually should be.
Because if anybody thinks about it, you pay for a cup of ice and 3 squirts of Coke.
Yeah. And cold temperatures hold carbonation better. So by serving it just a little cooler than the competitors, McDonald's is able to make the carbonation last longer, and more bubbly means a better taste.
But have you ever noticed at McDonald's? I've only noticed that it's McDonald's and Wendy's that if you let the drink sit too long, it starts like corroding the bottom of the cup.
Yeah.
And their straws are bigger, so more of the carbonated goodness gets to your taste buds better. So bigger is better. And
Alrighty then.
the last one, McDonald's really wants you to love your soda, so they actually filter the water more than most to keep the quality even higher. They invest a lot of money into keeping their double filtration system well maintained and working better than anyone else's system. So that's why they want $15 an hour. They're giving you good Coke. Wait, that sounded bad.
Yeah,
That didn't sound
I
right.
bet
Yeah,
they're
Steph
giving
Jr. Now you're starting to talk like her. Have you been hanging out with her too long?
Well,
I don't like.
I haven't done nothing with my cousin though.
Hey, it was an accident. I didn't know he was my cousin.
At that first time.
The first time.
No, there was only one date.
Oh my God.
So on the first date, we went into third base. Okay.
No,
Just
just
second.
kissing. Just a night kiss.
We've already established before that there was some fondling going on.
No.
Heavy
You-
padding.
No. The hand stayed above the waist and
Well,
on
that
top of
was the heavy
clothes.
pad. Well, nobody said anything about clothes coming off. All we said was heavy padding. You basically just informed us he felt you up with all your clothes on because you did not deny that. You just said all the clothes stayed on.
No.
You do
No.
hear that, right?
No.
Okay, Steph.
No.
That's what you said.
It's your lie. You can tell her
I
however you
didn't
want
mean
to.
it like that. There was no inappropriate touching.
Of course, it wasn't inappropriate. You didn't know it was your cousin. It wasn't until you figured out it was your cousin that you considered it inappropriate.
And I didn't know he was
And
my
then you
cousin.
did it one more time.
No, not after meeting him at the family reunion. No.
She's making out in the parking lot with him before tater salad.
Oh my God.
What's sad is if she's standing there and an aunt goes, I want you to meet your cousin. And she looks over at like 4 of them and goes,
Which one?
which one? And she goes, all of them. She's like, oh, crap.
I can't.
Dooney, my cousin's boyfriend, had told me a joke the other day. And he says, man, there was this one time I was making out with my cousin. And he said, then about that time, it dawned on me that was, he says he looked over somebody, however he worded it real fast, and said, I was making out with my third cousin and I got to stop doing that or something along those lines. And he's implying that it's his third cousin. And they said, well, stop doing your cousins. You get it? Instead of saying it's your third cousin, it would be your third
He's like, I stopped counting.
cousin. That's right. So how many cousins have you been with? Not that she's your third, but how many, is she your second or your third or your fourth or your fifth? How many have you been with? Sorry, I probably didn't say it as funny as it probably was, but
No, because I was standing there and he was like, I stopped counting.
yeah.
It's like, oh.
Anything this morning, we're at 8:35 and you swear it's a Monday. I swear I got to get back in the groove of things, man. The vacay, all the other crap just kind of screwed me up and I kind of lost some of my funny kind of.
If I saw myself in clothes like those, I'd have to kick my own ass.
Adam
So-
Sandler.
I played that for you.
What?
What?
I am not.
Oh.
I have people skills.
I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand it?
No.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
That would be
I don't
Stephanie.
deal with stupid people.
better shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Hey, I
Okay.
say that to my kids a couple times.
We have seen how you talk to your kids out in public. It's kind of scary.
Oh, whatever.
You know,
So-
like when we went to go see the Grinch, she's outside yelling. I'm like, we could just stay out here and take pictures of y'all.
I was not.
Were you dressed in green?
No, but she had drunk face.
No.
So it was a olive-ish color with rosy cheeks. So she was like a cross of the Grinch and Santa.
Hmm.
Something
Anyway.
something wrong with your fingers? It looked like
They're
you had
stuck.
arthritis all of a sudden.
They're stuck. Now I was actually in my education class yesterday, and we were going over
Just
the
you going to
syllabus and
class
everything.
alone is an education.
Anyway, so March 2nd. Does anybody know, Steph? Do you know what March 2nd is?
It's the day after March 1st,
Well, that too.
day before March 3rd.
No.
It's in the month of March.
Yes. Anyway, it's Read Across America Day, otherwise known as Dr. Seuss's birthday.
Oh, cool.
And so one of the things we have to do for class is either dress up like a Dr. Seuss character from one of his books or dress up from one of your favorite characters. And I'm like, really? I'm in college and I have to dress up?
I used to have a Cat in the Hat. It was red and white striped.
So I have
And
to
it was set up.
figure
like
out.
Cat
What
in the Hat.
happened to it?
I don't know. I had one that was red and white, and then I had one that was rainbow. That was the same. I was a Jeff Gordon fan, so I wore the rainbow cat.
That's
in the
not why
hat.
I would have
That's
assumed.
not what I was assuming either.
Okay.
Well, it's the truth.
I'm sure that's not what the hat was sold for.
Probably not, but I wore it to the races to represent Jeff Gordon.
And as
with my
butch as
Jeff-
you looked, can you imagine what that looked like?
I had my Jeff Gordon jacket on too.
That still
That
doesn't
doesn't
change
help it.
anything.
It was rainbow.
Is it just me and Denise, or is other people out there laughing right now because they're thinking about Stephanie drunk with a little bit of
No.
a little bit of the butch look going on, the cat in a hat that's
Rainbow
for
color.
gay pride, and then the jacket, and she's trying to use the jacket to represent why she's got on the hat, but the rest of her looks like why she has on the hat. I saw a girl that looked just like you on that Orange is the New Black last night, and her name's Butch.
Is there something
But
you need
what
to
she
tell
did,
us?
what she did with that dog and that peanut butter, though, that
Oh,
was,
bloop, bloop.
But actually, when I did that, that was like 97, 98.
and
So I was younger then, and I didn't look so butch.
You're not helping yourself.
I was
I
thinking.
was thinner.
If you ever go into court, I can already see I can already see your lawyer going, Stephanie,
Shut up.
don't talk. No matter what the other side says, just sit there and just don't say nothing. But I want to testify. No, you don't. Just don't say nothing. You have the right to remain silent.
I was actually in court one time, and
You better shut your
The-
mouth before I shut it for you.
the one side called me as their witness, and when I got on got on the stand, and the lawyer was
She
asking
got on
me
stage.
the lawyer
Clearly
was
the way
asking me
you are.
questions, and
Honestly, every time I try to do
the
something
judge
fun
looked
or
at the
exciting,
person
She's still
you
talking.
make it not
Yeah.
that way.
because it's funny.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
It was saying why. Why are you continuing to talk?
Oh.
And you're going, la, 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 la.
But the judge
She kept
actually,
talking.
the judge actually looked at the lady and said, "And this is your witness." True story.
Yep, Steph. You're not helping yourself.
Well, she expected me to lie for her, and I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying for her. So yeah. Anyways,
Okay, so
I
So my
found this-
wife is messing with me because last night I was looking for some Doritos and I was looking for a blue bag. It was for the ranch Doritos. And we're like, we know they were open. We know they were in there. And I couldn't find them. She just sent me a picture. And I'm like, what are you showing me a picture of? She said, the Doritos. I was like, oh, I was looking for a blue bag. Apparently, those ranch Doritos were not in a blue bag.
Then what color bag were they in?
It's a white color.
Huh.
So look, right next to the Chips Ahoy's, you see the back of the bag,
Oh
Right there?
yeah, that's
Let me
that's the Super Bowl Doritos.
and that's why I couldn't find them because we were arguing. I'm like, those Doritos are not in the closet, which is the pantry.
Oh, okay.
I promise you. She's like, you are just overlooking them. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, those Doritos are not in there.
Yeah,
And she
they're in
goes,
a
yeah, the
gold
bag was a little different.
yeah, for the Super Bowl.
So what else did you have?
So I found this thing this morning. It's kind of a little game.
Was it a mole?
No, I had that removed.
Herpes.
No, I told you I took a shot for that.
Hey, save that. And let's go to a commercial because
Okay.
we're going over.
Okay.
And we need to kind of get back on the standard of doing what we got to do. Everybody is just for fun. We'll be right back.
Oh my God! Tennessee woman with loaded gun hidden in pleads guilty.
I can't figure out. Well, I'm so exhausted. I must not have got any sleep or something. I don't know.
Either that or you're just all the adrenaline from last week and everything.
That's what's been happening.
You're
Monday
just-
and
yeah.
Tuesday. I'm like paying for everything over the last week. I mean, I fell asleep 3 different times over the course of several hours sitting on the couch watching some Netflix. I mean, I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe what it was is I finally relaxed. And once I relaxed too, I fell asleep.
That's why, like, you're just on the down
I
part.
think I'm on the downward spiral of last week's adrenaline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want it.
Jacob asking what her major is. It's called pain. She's a major pain.
Where did it go?
Suicidal. What are you looking for?
I had the notification and I went to it. And now it's not showing it. Because since I'm a student, I get free Microsoft like Word and Excel and PowerPoint and everything. And it's whatchamacallit. Thanks, Jacob. But I like went to it and now it's not there anymore.
Math teachers are dick.
That's why I said thanks, Jacob.
I loved my math teacher. He's actually he owns Tailgaters Alley or something like that up in
What are you talking about?
my math teacher. He retired from being a math teacher and now owns Tailgaters Alley or something like that up in Gwinnett County.
God, I'm supposed to start back to the gym this week. I'm telling you, it feels so hot.
Yeah, I need to get in there, but I'm scared with my shoulder.
What's the shoulder got to do with treadmill?
I do more than just the treadmill, Scotty T.
I've only seen you do the treadmill.
No, I do
I'm
the.
gonna pee. Let's save this conversation. This is all.
Nuh-uh.
And then I want to tell you about Two Brothers Diesel. Have y'all heard about that new show? You're missing out. They're making trucks that are about as long as that wall to here. A 6-door F-250 that the floorboard's up to here. And it's
Damn.
diesel. They're smoke everywhere.
What channel is it on?
It comes on after Fast and Loud.
On
It's friggin'
whatchamacallit.
hilarious.
It's not
Duck-
Spike, no.
It's like Duck Dynasty minus the religion and fast cars and big trucks. It's no cars, all trucks.
Is that
Cool.
Spike? That's no. It's
Um,
Fast and Loud on it.
TLC, isn't it? What channel does Fast and Loud come on? Is it Discovery or TLC?
He said, I'm dehydrated. I got a headache.
I run so much faster than a lot of people behind that when I'm dehydrated, my body just stops. I don't move. But that would explain it. Suck this down real quick. Watch this.
Don't make
Suck,
yourself-
Scotty, suck.
Don't make yourself sick.
Suck, Scotty, suck. Suck, suck, suck.
Chug, chug,
Suck,
chug,
suck,
chug,
suck,
chug,
suck,
chug.
suck. Swallow,
Baby gat,
swallow,
Baby
swallow,
guy didn't spit. Look how much that was. That would have went everywhere.
swallow. Swallow, swallow, swallow. Scotty swallowing.
Swallow it. Don't
Scotty's swallowing.
Don't
He
hold
can't
your
talk.
nose.
Swallow.
Swallow. Swallow now.
Now, look. Scotty can't talk right now. He has a mouthful.
We're not gonna say of what.
Monster kill.
But he sucked it.
I sat here and said, I think why I feel so bad is I'm dehydrated. So I'm taking 2 big gulps of water and they're yelling, suck it and swallow it. And
Chug it.
Yeah. If you could just go ahead and make sure you do that from now on, that would be great.
Awesome. See?
Perfect.
oh my God. How about this one? Hold on. Where's this one?
No boogers.
Oh,
Hey, baby.
Baby.
So, yeah. Anyways,
uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Stephanie, what the hell did you just say?
I don't know. I think I had too much cream in my coffee again this morning.
How do you blame cream and how do you blame that on stuff?
Because it's sweet cream. And I told you. It even says it. Oh, where'd it go from over
You have
here?
lost your mind.
Oh,
You
there
do
it
know
is.
that.
See? Oh, that
Look at
one
her
doesn't
sweet
say
cream.
it. But it usually
Fire.
it
Oh.
says sweet cream on the box.
Will you look at her sweet cream?
Am I
Oh,
just supposed to?
he's already looked at my sweet cream.
has he held it?
No, I
But-
have not.
But he won't taste it. See, I brought it for him and he won't taste it.
I have not.
No!
I have not.
No!
I have not.
Alex, we already talked about Iranian taking
You
Americans
disgust
prisoner,
me.
and no, we're not talking about the State of the Union address.
If Alex would like to call in and fill us in on that, because none of us really care about it. I mean, I'm not trying to say we don't, but none of us watched it.
We
Right.
try not to
And he
be
ended the show
political.
early to watch it, right?
Yeah, and I
Yes.
forgot that he was leaving early. So I really and truthfully heard him go out thinking he went outside, forgot he was leaving. I was in such a trying to catch my brain and relax zone.
He was asleep.
No, I was watching
Mhm.
TV at that point because I heard the beep when he walked out the door. It just didn't dawn on me. I'm telling you, man, the last couple of days been bad.
Well, you're like we were saying, you're kind of on the downhill slope of.
But I will
all
tell
of
you
the-
something that's really cool, and I probably said it yesterday, but I won't say it again. It's cool to know that we shut I-20 down. Like, to know that after we got off the expressway, because we had to go several exits, we did have the traffic slow down while we was on the expressway, don't get me wrong. But it was really cool when you're at the funeral and you look over towards the expressway and they're traveling like 5 miles an hour, and all the big rigs are just like, bah, 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 and they're shutting the friggin' expressway down. All the big rigs were to pay tribute to my grandfather and all the flags. They weren't paying tribute to my grandfather. They were paying tribute to they saw it was a veteran's funeral and all the flags were out. So that right there is really cool. That just goes to show that even with all the douchebags in the world, aka the government, that the veterans and the people that love America are still here.
Oh yeah.
That we'll all end up being patriots before it's over with, having to defend our country from our country.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that's besides you being dehydrated and trying to suck and swallow. You have
So
to,
Denise, shut up. Alex,
No.
I guess you'll be here tonight with Mike. Is Mike doing a show tonight?
for once.
I haven't heard. What?
Oh,
He hasn't done it in the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Wow, Denise, you won't just sling mud, would you?
Look, and he said it too, unless Mike cancels.
Well, let him say it.
I was just messing.
Golly.
No, but you're on the downhill slope of everything being all
Right. Well, and yesterday I was trying to run some errands and catch up seeing the sponsors that I didn't get to last week. And truthfully, by the time I made it to a couple of them, they all kind of looked at me and they're like, dude, you need to take a breather.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Yeah.
true. I do. I need to take a breather.
And you still won't show
I
me
n-
how you do the.
I need to take a
videos.
mental checkout. And I'm not going to, you jackass. Why?
Because if I do the videos for the just for fun,
Yeah.
I don't want videos for just myself.
You're lying to me.
No, I'm not.
You are lying to me.
No, I'm
You are
not.
trying to manipulate me and say, I really need to know how to do it because I need to do just for fun videos. And
I
you're
know
full
the
of
Periscope.
crap because what you're really going to do is you're going to drink some Soul Shine wine and holy water, spirits, and show drunk videos of the dog. I mean,
No.
you know how to do Periscope. That's enough. We've learned a lot this last weekend that technology is not your friend.
But it is on my phone.
Let me see your phone, by the way, and see. Let me see if it can be done. It might not be able to be done, especially from your ratty ass phone.
Hey, that's a brand new phone.
It's still a droid.
But it's a good droid.
This is not the droid you're looking for.
What are you?
Why do you have so much crap in smaller windows? Don't give me a reason because I'm afraid whatever reason you give me.
Do you want me to pull up my Facebook?
I think no. Please don't pull up your face. I'm scared of what's under it.
The Facebook. You're mean.
You went for a facelift once, and when they figured out what was under it, they put that bastard back down. It was like the hood of an old Chevy.
They're like, screw this.
That's right.
I
Love
look
you,
like
Steph.
Skeletor. Is that what you're trying to
Ah,
say?
yours might not be able to do it.
Do what?
The video and like
Oh,
what
the
he-
live video?
Yep, she can't.
Yes.
You can't do live video.
But
I'm telling you, you can't. Your app does not
okay,
not allow
Facebook,
it.
You need to update the app so that I can do video. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, your app doesn't allow it. No wonder other people haven't been doing it. I kept wondering why other people hadn't been doing it.
So is it just for Apple, I guess?
I guess because Apple is so much awesomer.
Awesomer?
Apple
I had to say words you'll get here.
Oh, okay.
Shut all that crap
That makes
down.
sense.
because Apple
Is awesome like that.
everybody can use an
Awesome.
iPhone. They're so simple.
Really? That's why you
Yes.
don't have one anymore.
You know, I was actually I got rid of it because
Okay, now watch. Look at this pad.
Uh-huh.
All right, watch this.
I can't hardly see it though.
Oh. What can I do to help you, young lady?
These were blocking it. The bars for the
Okay,
mics
you
were-
see that right there?
Yeah.
Watch this.
You suck.
Do.
And now you're taking video.
Do. I'm fixing to. I got to type what I want it to say.
So it basically does just like Periscope does, except for it's a Facebook.
Right. And the thing too is Facebook wanted their time on it too. Hold on, watch this.
Oh yeah.
See, going live, watch.
Oh cool. And it actually gives you a countdown where
Hey everybody,
Periscope-
we're live on Facebook as well, not just the show. We have our live feed on our YouTube, but Redneck Steph is aggravated because go shut that curtain for me. She's aggravated because she can't go live like we Apple users can go live. And I think it's funny because that's what you get for owning a droid.
Scotty's live now.
This is not the droid that you're looking for. Hey, still go that way. That's called a curtain. You know what it is I've got a short person over there trying to reach for something that she's only half the height of. Right? Right, Redneck Steph?
Yes, I'm surprised you didn't record me trying to close the curtain.
Well, the only reason I didn't have it aiming that way is because there's so many bright lights that way that it messes with the camera. Oh, look, we have Denise in the house on the video.
I am on.
So, yeah,
I'm trying
Periscope.
to see if I can do it.
Periscope decided that they wanted to make some of the money, man, because there's so many people out there that started using Periscope.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have no idea. Jeff Matthias just sends me something, and I have no idea what he's sending me. It's a bill to somebody's house or something. I'm hoping Jeff meant to send that to somebody else.
Thumbs up. Hey, Karen. Everybody say, hey, Karen.
Hey, Karen. I need to go open that up and see.
It's funny. I just got a text from Nikki. It's funny hearing you say you're going live and then get notification on Facebook. It says Scotty Now Live Morning Show.
Mm-hmm.
So at least we know how it works now, because for the longest time, I didn't know how this works. I just know that we did Periscope, and doing Periscope, we knew that once we shared Periscope on the Facebook that you had to download the app from Periscope in order to see it from Facebook. Well, now Facebook has decided, hey, man, we want our money too. The question is, all you cats that are watching the Facebook, let me know, like Periscope, I think the difference with Periscope when we had it is it would ask us to turn it this way, and I don't know, it still stays square, so it doesn't change anything. So Periscope, we could take it from a square angle, holding it straight up and down to the left and right to give it more of a landscape. Does that make sense? But Facebook doesn't matter. Facebook keeps it square. So it's kind of cool watching so many people chime in.
So
the only downfall that I found out is as Stephanie was typing stuff, if you notice right there, I can see you typing stuff just like I could on Periscope, right? The downfall is when you play the video back. Okay, put it this way. When you were watching it, it looked like that, right? Where you could type stuff. Meaning everybody that's watching it at the same time you're watching it, they can type, and Denise can type something and see Steph typing it.
Right.
The problem is when you play the video back. Now, on Periscope, when you play the video back,
you can see it.
You could see it.
And see the heart.
On Facebook, when you play it back, you can't see what people are typing.
And it's comments underneath the video.
Exactly, but you can't read them while the video's playing.
Right.
So I noticed in some of the video yesterday when I'm chatting with people, it was kind of making it hard for me as a watcher
to understand,
or kind of understand,
keep up
like,
with it.
Well, yeah, because I'm thinking, how about the people that are watching it as a video instead of watching it as a live feed? They're sitting here going, what's going on here? Because he was talking about this, all of a sudden he starts talking about a niece wishing she had an iPhone and that squirrel. You know, it seems awfully odd. So it's really cool though that it's running. Look, it's so cool because I mean, I don't know if I can say that's cool, but you see my Mick Jagger picture behind my head. But for anybody that wants to see how the Just for Fun studio looks, I mean, it's a mess right now. I'm giving you a little bit of a view of the of the studio, and it may not be the greatest, but hey, it is what it is. So we're live on the radio, we're live on our YouTube feed, we're live on Facebook feed, and Denise looks like a complete
we need to
tool
figure out
doing, hey, you're live on video.
I'm not doing anything. I'm about to punch you.
Yeah, you'll break your knuckles doing that.
No, well,
we need to figure
watch
out
me.
one of these spare phones to download the Periscope app on it so that we can also Periscope.
It'll crash the whole phone.
Nuh-uh, because I had Periscope on that phone.
We could Periscope from any phone, Steph.
But I mean, that way we just have one phone instead of using our own. We just have one phone that's designated for the Periscope scoping. You know what I mean?
I can do that.
Okay, so
why are you looking at me like that?
I'm trying to find your logic behind it.
That way we get out there more.
Okay, I didn't know what your point was.
Oh, you
You're
get
beating-
out there enough.
Because what we can do is what we're doing right now, just like we did at that party the other night, and have 30 minutes of Like right now, we have 10 viewers on just Facebook alone that are watching.
Mm-hmm.
When I
Too
don't,
much technology for you two chicks is dangerous.
No, I'm trying to figure out
Like
why
when they
Androids
get-
can't do
when
it
they
yet.
gave you the extra little speed thing on the rabbit,
Hey,
and you went from
Scotty!
that messed with your brain enough.
Hey, did I just go live? Because
I don't know, but could you turn that crap off?
Oh yeah, light bright.
Look
What
at
is
this,
it?
look at this idiot.
No, are you sure
I got
it's live?
photophobia, and she's shining the friggin' light. And what are you, a cop? You trying to ask me where I've been? So what did you just update your phone?
Yeah.
How did you get?
God,
I don't
now I'm
think it
blind.
I don't think it went live.
No,
No,
it's
'cause-
just the video and it will post. It's not live though.
Oh,
Go
well,
read what Alex
shoot.
just said to you two ladies.
No.
Because androids suck.
Yeah,
I know.
Androids are just junk.
Nuh-uh.
Who's old with
And listen,
brittle
I gotta
bones, Alex?
tell you something that's funny because my wife just said too much technology, and she quotes my uncle. So her uncle, he's an older gentleman who
Bless you.
and
Thank you.
I'm dyslexic, but he has a learning disability as well. So reading is not his forte. So he gets to playing around on his phone, and he doesn't realize. Could everybody quit playing with their phones and actually focus on the show, Stephanie?
We are.
You're full of crap. I know you. When you try to figure stuff out, you check out of reality to play with your phone. You can't do 4 things at one time. We already know that. So the guy goes scrolling on down through Facebook and hits a couple of them questionable sites. If you reach for that phone again, I'm going to stab you with
I
an
was
ink
gonna
pen.
start periscoping.
She's gonna parasearch it.
So he doesn't realize if you're all thumbs and you're playing on Facebook that you can accidentally hit share.
Oh.
So about a week
no.
or two ago, we thought somebody had hacked his page because all of a sudden that P word site starts popping up on our news feed. And we're like, oh my God, somebody hacked him. There's no way he would be sharing this. Like nudie pictures of men and women playing together. And I don't mean in the sandbox. And we're thinking, what the hell? And then Crystal last night or yesterday, him having a conversation, and she's trying to explain that you need to realize that when you're doing this, you see what I'm doing with my thumbs? Don't hit the word share. And then he was like, oh my God, did I? Yes. Yes, you did. You hit the word share.
And
So he had been
everybody-
sharing like different videos that he had been looking at and accidentally liking, and everybody on his page was now watching. Yeah.
They're either thanking them or they're like, sir.
Yeah. How you doing, Mr. Ice Cream Man? So yeah, it's just funny how that happens.
What are you doing?
She's now live on Periscope.
Yeah.
Oh.
With the just for fun.
I'm not touching my phone
stop
because
for a
I'll get
second.
zapped.
I need you. I want everybody to see Stephanie's face when I say this. I need you to realize that when you video, you must turn the camera left to right.
Uh-huh. This way, right?
That's called landscape.
Okay.
She's so confused right now.
At least it's
She's
not
like, I
called
didn't mow
manscape.
my lawn.
Jesus Christ. My dad, you could hear him on video when he started filming us coming in on the bikes and stuff. He, about halfway through his little 1-minute video, he says to my mom, crap, I broke the first cardinal rule for video and I didn't turn the phone left to right.
Oh no.
Which apparently with this Facebook Live, because it films square, so it doesn't matter if it's left or right, it's still square.
So Alex said, hey, Zeus, pick a streaming service already.
Well, I can only do Periscope for the
Because you have an
station.
Android. So that's all you need to do. That way I cover the live on Facebook with the better equipment, and you cover Periscope.
So I have an iPad at home, but I think it's like the 2nd generation one.
That's what I got
But if I
upstairs.
have the updated Facebook, I should be able to do that.
Yeah, because it's still
An Apple.
and a 2nd generation Apple is still better than any generation Android.
I got an iPod. Will that work? And seriously,
Yes,
the iPod
yes,
has,
it will, Stephanie. Bring it in.
the iPod has a camera. It really does have a camera on it.
What
Okay.
what iPod is it?
I don't know. I don't know
If
what
it's an
generation.
old
How,
one?
how old have you had it? I mean, how old have you had
How
it?
old have I had
Man,
it?
I'm talking to you, so you understood what I said. How long have you had
About 45.
Since like 2012.
it? Okay, try it. Bring it in.
Okay.
I mean, do you have Facebook on it now?
No, I just use it to listen to music, but it does have a camera,
Okay, bring it in.
and you can
It may
listen to
not work.
regular radio stations.
Give it a shot.
We tried, Alex. He said just update your Facebook app. We've tried.
We tried. It didn't.
It's an
work yet.
Android, dude. You should know that. You're the
Okay.
guy that does tech talk, right?
He said staff with technology. It's like giving a
Staff.
monkey a nuke.
Yeah, staph infection.
No, it's like giving a monkey a ball.
She
She's not
admits it.
helping
She
us.
doesn't help.
Oh my God.
No, but it's true. There's some things that I know.
That's
how
why
to do.
when I look back to some things that have happened since the funeral, I go, that's what I get for just handing it to her. You
But
hand Stephanie a brick and she will figure out how to break it. If you hand her
She's
some
like,
water,
hold my beer. Watch this.
No, I didn't even have a beer.
Yet.
you can hand her a Lego, she'll figure out how to break it. You hand her a dog, she'll figure out how to kill it or milk it. You hand her a mud puddle, she'll figure out how to mess that up. Stephanie is just that cat. You can just hand Stephanie, and I should have known it.
It's not like I do it on purpose.
I handed it
just-
to her, and I should have known not to hand it to her. I'm already laughing because I've not touched that camera yet. I'm willing to bet when I see the video from my grandfather's funeral, I'm willing to bet there's about 10 times that you forget that it's recording.
No.
I'm going to hear you go or talking.
Now
or
you might
something.
hear the sniffling when you made Denise and I cry because
How did I make y'all cry?
At the
Oh
end,
my
I didn't zap
gosh.
anybody.
No, at the end,
you broke
at the end of the
us.
funeral,
You got
when
us.
you walked up and you were thanking everybody,
God,
and
I
you started
lost
getting
it.
choked up.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you
I
lost
lost
it.
We
yeah.
and I usually when Tabs
Like I
was
had it
played,
rehearsed in my head what I was going to say to these
Right.
guys to tell them thank you for being here. Yeah.
But I can't do taps or I can't do the 21 gun
Mm-mm.
salute. Usually I can't get through that. I was fine. Then you walk up and you do that, and both of us look at each other. We were like,
we
were
were
fine
okay
until he did that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and when they did the 21 gun salute and they did the shoot, you'll probably see it jump because it made me jump. It scared me.
It scared her.
It scarred me, and I jumped.
I'm sorry. I was trying to tighten it up because apparently when I spin it around, it's loose.
That's what she said.
Oh my god!
Wow, that sounded really bad, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Trying to tighten it up when
Sorry.
I spin it around.
Doc, I need an extra stitch in it. Wow, I said that one too.
Don't use as much spit.
Oh my God, and you said that. One thing, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to get a better microphone put on it so it sounds a little better.
It
What about
sounded
that-
fun. Or what were you using the other night?
Probably his phone.
The phone
Other
or
night,
that?
what?
When you were playing
Oh.
Quelf.
Oh, I was using the
At least you said it
Air,
right.
the one that we record with the
'cause
good screen.
You could sound. I mean, you could sound.
I
You
could
could hear
sound.
it really good.
Right, what? Right.
Hmm.
And how everybody that's watching live right now, how does it sound, by the way? I do have a better microphone sitting upstairs. I just got to go get it.
It says actually, according to Forbes, it's correctly for select iPhone users. So Scott and I are among the select few. Currently
probably-
for select iPhone.
Probably the newer.
Well, it's kind of like
iPhone.
it's kinda-
Whatever, Alex. Shut
Well,
up.
it could also be like not everybody can have a live YouTube feed. You have to
Yeah,
qualify.
It would crash.
Excuse me?
It would crash. If everybody's trying to upload or have the live things at the same time.
Well, Jacob was
I
saying.
don't know who to watch.
The problem is Denise is now trying to make educated comments.
I am educated. I'm a college student now.
Clown College?
Be quiet. I'm trying to hear myself.
Yeah.
Trying to hear yourself.
So,
think?
anyways, yeah. If anybody's watching on the Facebook Live, let us know how the sound sounds. Because,
How the
like I said,
sound
I do have another microphone
Oh, it is.
upstairs
Oh, but it-
that plugs right in, and I could go grab it. It's on the kitchen table.
Go
You know
get
me. There's so much technology laying around. We were having a conversation the other day, and my wife made a comment about my backpack, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, there's different cameras, microphones, pads, and it's the business in which I'm in. Me and Dooney were having the conversation the other day. He's like, man, I love living out in the middle of nowhere. I said, but I can't. Doing what I do, I have to have internet. I have to have cellular service because I am this guy. That's why I wanted to do Tech Talk a long time ago. That's why when me and Little Richard started talking about Tech Talk to begin with, it's like, we need to do a show. It worked out perfect that Alex turned out to be the guy to do Tech Talk. And I should have thought about it then. I should have known then Alex was the guy.
Yeah, because you were talking about Tech Talk.
You're making his head so much bigger than it.
You were talking
Alex
about
is awesome. I mean, his political view might be different than mine, but he's great with technology.
But yeah, you were talking about Tech Talk when you started the morning show.
Yeah, when I first started the morning show, I wanted to do Tech Talk. I just think it's amazing because everybody's into technology. I mean, think about it this way. Pardon me, everybody. Everybody loves the phones. Everybody has all these cool phones.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know about all these apps all the time. There's so many cool apps. I just think it's amazing. Somebody yesterday was asking me something about being tracked by GPS and everything else. He says, there should be an app that I should push that just turns everything off on GPS instead of me having to go into my settings and blah, 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 blah. He said, there should just be a button I push. It just turns all my GPS off and then I turn it back on. And you know, there's so many people that you bump into that goes, man, what's that app you use? And what's that app you use? And what's that app? So now on the news feed that goes by on some of my news feeds, I always try to push the round button and the power button, the snapshot, whatever's on the screen, so I can go back to it later because I want to cover so many of these things because so many people want to know what's out there. And every day there's a new app. There's always a new app. And what app I might like one app, but doesn't mean you might like one app. And whatever app I might have on my iPhone might not work on that Droid. The same. Like right now, I'm pissed off because the Tiny Calendar, what used to be called my Calendar Mob, wasn't syncing to the website or to y'all's phones.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. So me and my wife were trying to make it sync the other night. I finally get it to sync and it deletes all the stuff out of my phone that I've put in. Like all my gun show stuff is deleted. Now I'm scared like what weddings have deleted out of my phone.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, because, I was trying, because I scheduled a guest to be on yesterday and I was trying to put it in the calendar and Denise said that she hasn't seen it. I don't know if it came up on yours.
Still not
Well,
on there.
the thing is now you got to go into a setting. And once you're in the settings, you have to go show sync status so you can see it up top. And then you also got to select a button that says sync on launch because apparently now when you open the app, it doesn't automatically sync itself. You have to tell it to sync itself.
Wow.
You have one on the 23rd. I don't know if that showed up.
One what?
Yeah,
This
a
month?
wedding.
Yeah,
January
but I
23rd.
lost all of February and March. All right, well, let's shoot off to commercial. I know we overtalked it.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Steph, you sicko. sick sicko.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, at least I was away from the mic and not in it. Shut
Microphone?
up.
Did you say you were away from the microphone or mic?
The microphone.
I didn't know that you were a
Yes,
part-time gynecologist.
Whoa.
Or what's that guy?
Orthodontist.
That's not an orthodontist, Stephanie. Proctologist.
Proctologist.
Proctologist, Stephanie.
I didn't see what you were doing
She
with
said
your fingers.
orthodontist. I got my fingers in the air talking about being a proctologist, and she says orthodontist. Stephanie, the fact that you just got those ends confused might be why your doctor's appointments are all jacked up all the time.
This kind of goes with what Steph's saying. Alex says, tell them about my video call-ins and up-close camera stuff. People might start to watch. Closey-uppy time, I'm going to call it.
I'm telling
Hey,
you.
that would be cool.
And everybody picks on me, especially Tubby. Tubby goes, I'm so sick of you telling me because that's what you say. I'm sorry. That's what I say. I'm telling you. Make sure you check out Tech Talk. He is telling you everything there is to know. And it's not just about Macs, not just about iPhones, because he also compares them. So he's telling you about all the greatest new technology out there. The world, according to Mike, is just a goofball, political, some technology, some guns. Mike's show is definitely its own brand of show, but Alex is covering the tech of it, and it's just amazing. So make sure you check out the two shows. Excuse me as I burp in everybody's ear. Tech Talks Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. They go roughly 9:30. It just depends. If it's a great show, we'll go 2.5 hours. But we tell everybody it's a 2-hour show. If you extend it, so be it, because it's a good show. But the same thing on Mike's show. It's a 2-hour show. Sometimes it goes 2.5 hours. When stuff's hitting and going good, it's going to go a little longer. Why? Oh, Denise is picking her nose on camera. All right, everybody, we'll be right back. It's Just Fun in the Morning, and we're still live on the Facebook. If you want to see any
On the
behind,
Facebook.
if you want to see any behind the scenes stuff, you always check out the YouTube. Also, now that we have Facebook Live, Steph with her phone of whatever kind she wants to call it, and Crapodroid, she'll be able to also show you stuff that's on the Periscope. So we'll be right back, everybody. It's Just Fun in the Morning.
Now it shows it on Calendar Mob
Shows what?
where I put Whisper Whitlock in there for Friday, next Friday. I don't.
Yeah, I have it now. I'm saying whatever
How
it
is yours
was,
showing?
whatever it was, screwed up on my phone. See, look, everybody.
Oh, now I see it.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna let everybody see how stuff works in the show.
How did it just show up though?
I don't know.
So
I
look,
did what he
everybody
said.
that's
I went into
live,
the settings.
What you don't see every day is, so there's a big computer. Look, so all three of us are seeing the same stuff on all three screens. So when we do news reports, but it doesn't mean that they're always going to be paying attention either. And then of course we have another big screen up there. So regardless, it's always something going on here and Just for Fun.
World.
As you can see, I'm letting my hair grow out. I had somebody joking with me yesterday about that. Man, it's getting thin too. Look at that. That's what happens when you start getting old.
And when you have to put up with us every morning.
Yeah, if you can put up with these chicks, come on. I'm telling you.
You got a bunch of gray in there too.
This is almost like the show 2.5 Men. I mean, because both
No.
both
Three's
of you-
Company.
both. Which one do you? If
She's Chrissy.
I was going to say, don't even try to say you're the hot one.
No.
The
No, I was saying
the
Chrissy,
only way
'cause
you're
Chrissy's the dingy one.
well, she's the dingy one, but the only way you could call yourself the hot one is because of menopause.
Oh well, that's beside the point.
Yeah. Good Lord. All right, well, I'm gonna go grab that microphone. I'm gonna turn it on YouTube Goons for just a second.
Turn it on her because I'm about to go call David.
Okay, we'll turn it on Stephanie for a second. Stephanie, now it's your time to take advantage. Look at yourself. Take advantage and tell the world what you think.
And don't.
You don't want to know what I think.
Ouch!
As they go. Yeah, there they go.
Farted!
Well, duh. You act like that doesn't happen. That happens every day.
Farted!
He does it all the time. All the time, I tell you. Where's the dog?
That's what you get for running after me. And I ran from you.
I ran. After you played that.
All right, anybody that's live.
Whew,
I'm out of breath. Type and let
Jim.
me know how the sound is right as now, because right now I'm adding the other microphone. So watch this. Let's see if the sound gets any better. Woo!
Yeah, you need to get
All
in
right,
the
now I
gym.
just plugged in that other microphone. I'm out of breath. My fat ass needs to start going to the gym.
Yes. Jim.
My name's not Jim.
I'm just saying, Jim.
Say something.
Jim. You need to get back into the gym. That was our New Year's resolution.
Oh man, there's a ton of people that's been chiming in. I didn't scroll up.
So we can at least see what they're saying, right? If we pull up the live.
Philip's nose saying something, and I never even knew he was typing because it didn't scroll. I'm trying to get him to do that. I have no idea because I'm behind. My wife's now chiming in. All right, I'm going all the way to the bottom. Thump, thump, thump. Adding the other mic sounds good up close, but as you backed away, it was quieter. Okay. I have no control over this with this little bitty mic. It's an iRig mic. I'm going to take it back out. It probably should sound very good up close.
So
it should sound great up close because it's designed, if everybody can see it, it's just an iRig. But it's really nice for when you're doing up close video because it noise cancels a lot of stuff out in the background. Whereas right now, because of other people sitting in the room, we probably do need a little more of the main volume. So look, we're down to I'm tired. So I'm down to 5 minutes. It only lets you record 30 minutes. That's the only downfall behind this live video on the Facebook. And again, you can see, I'm going to take you guys out to let you see a little bit. But then and we'll turn it this way so I have a little more control. You see, there's our computer. There's our live YouTube feed. You can see my backup computer that I'm running right now. But we have a huge mess of stuff I need to clean up because I have a Mac computer that I've not started using yet. And yes, my wife will probably laugh at me because we've had the Mac for almost a year and I'm just now getting ready to start using it.
I thought it's been over a year.
Shut up, Steph. You're not helping. Steph, I thought it's been over a year. Appreciate that, Steph. Yeah, that's what we need to tell my wife. I got $2,000 worth of stuff sitting there that I've not used. Thanks for reminding my wife of how long it's been sitting there.
Yeah, and don't forget.
Shut up! Don't point out anything else.
Like 20 seconds behind.
Steph's like, oh, and don't forget the other thing.
The Behringer.
Shut up!
See, I know the name.
Jesus Christ. My wife's going to kill me.
I'll help her dig the hole.
We got to go back live, and I didn't even go pee yet.
Just announce it to everybody.
I kind of did, Steph. Sorry. All right, we're back, and there's fixing to be some pandemonium up in here. I'm going to end up having to kill Steph. She thinks everybody loves her like it's like an old broken down horse.
On YouTube, you're low when you turn towards the iPad.
At least I'm not sway back.
You trust me, chick.
You sway.
We've seen your back. And it is a sweater. I mean, sway.
Woo!
It is. Yes. So what did you say about YouTube? I mean, not YouTube, but Facebook.
On YouTube, you're low when you turn towards the iPad.
When I turn towards it?
Mm-hmm.
That means, because see, the thing is you don't realize is there's microphones on this new pad that are different than like the regular pads.
Well, you're also moving away from the main microphone.
He's keeping his mouth when he turns. He's going like
Talking
this.
about that. So wait, what are you saying? I'm low on the iPad or
No,
low on the microphone?
YouTube.
Oh yeah, because I'm turning over here.
Yeah, so you're getting out from in front of the microphone.
Yes. So what I need to do is probably the problem is I've been using this for sound effects. So if I'm going to start doing video, that means I'm going to have to leave that one right there for my sound effects and bring down the other one that we were using for Periscope to do live.
Now, I have a question.
Sir.
Excuse me? Whatever. So when you're doing these live things, it just stays on Facebook. It doesn't go into
It
your...
never disappears.
But it never goes into
stays
your
in my videos.
hard drive for the actual iPad.
No.
Okay.
Yes. It's live only on Facebook.
It's only stored on Facebook, not on your actual iPad.
I can make it if I wanted to.
Right.
Kind of just like your Periscope, where you can choose if you want the Periscope video to be saved into your gallery or...
Does everybody see what technology does to these poor girls?
Alex said, right. So stop turning away or move the studio mic.
Which is why I said I need to put it there, shooting this direction.
Don't put it anywhere.
I could set it at the end of the table, aiming here, just like the YouTube channel.
We could get
It's fixing to shut off. We have 57 seconds. It only films for 30 minutes.
Restart it again, sir.
Oh wow, we've been filming for 30 minutes.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Dang.
Restart it again, ma'am.
Wow, how time flies when you're not having fun.
I know. It doesn't seem like it's been
We've
that
been
long.
talking about technology for 30 minutes.
Yes. And as soon as this cuts off, I will let y'all have a few seconds to do whatever when I go to the
going
pate.
first.
The pate?
It's potty time.
I'm
You
going
gonna go have
first.
pate?
He'll learn one day.
I have somebody saying call in a few big announcements, and I don't know the number.
Uh-oh.
There's nothing better when somebody texts you when you don't know who it is.
Then we need to hurry up and go to the bathroom. Restroom.
We're fixing to. It's fixing to cut off in just a few seconds, 10 seconds. All right, everybody that's live on Facebook, thanks for tuning in.
Chow mein.
Make sure you go to justforfunradio.com to listen or an app, and then we just lost it. So there you go. So We're hitting finish. There we go. We're done on the Facebook Live. I'll go grab.
Hold on. I
can go
see,
grab the other camera.
I gotta see if it shows me doing the bunny ears on you.
All right. So, do y'all actually either one of you have anything?
I did, but then we got to plan, so I have to pull it back up. Shut up.
Nobody said nothing.
I know you were fixing to.
Hey, I found out from
Why
Alex.
has everything got to be so rude?
No, listen. I found out from Alex that last week Sprint ended contracts. And so he said no more 2-year contracts on Sprint for new customers. They'll do upgrades, he thinks, for one more.
So they're kind of like going to like how Cricket and Boost and Metro
Yeah, he
PCS
said
are.
he thinks they'll do the upgrades for one more cycle, but it'll be cheaper to stay off contract and just to use their phone payment plan. Which I didn't. I'm
That's
Sprint, and I didn't know they stopped doing contracts.
Everybody's fixing to stop doing contracts.
Right.
They're going to all just make you do like the next plan where you're going to just have to start paying payments for the phone separate than the plan.
Yeah,
Because everybody's wanting to compete.
Right.
Yeah, because like T-Mobile, you can pay a certain amount each month for a new phone. Metro PCS even finances phones. But I don't like the way Metro PCS does it. I don't know how T-Mobile does it, but Metro PCS, if you finance a phone through them, you have to give them your bank information to where they automatically deduct it each month out of your bank account.
Who is that with?
Metro PCS.
Woo!
Yeah, see, so
Wait a minute. Well, I don't know.
I mean, if you sign up with
I
them,
don't know
you're
how I
giving
feel
them
about that.
permission to do that.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do that, but I mean,
yeah, me neither. But-
signing up with them, you're giving them permission to do that. So you
The
can't
problem
say,
is this. I like being able to pay you when I can pay you.
right.
Does that make sense?
But
Right.
that's only for if you're financing the phone. Now,
Yeah,
just,
but what I'm saying is if I want to pay you on Thursday instead of Tuesday, I
Mhm.
like having that control. I
yes.
don't like you taking money out of my account. Like Netflix is $7.
Yeah,
Even though I'm thinking about moving to the $11 one, but I really don't need to.
what's the difference with that one?
you can add
more
more.
movies?
TVs.
No, yeah, you can add more TVs.
More
or
people to view, but I don't need any more people viewing right now.
Because now
screens,
it's
I
like
guess.
2 at a time.
Two at a time.
Right.
But really, truthfully, there's me, Emmy, and Beth. You know, so nobody's watching. But like at one point, the sidekick was traveling and using my Netflix and stuff like that. But now he has his own. So, you know, truthfully, I don't need the $11 one. But just tossing it out there.
Before we have a phone call, let's go to the bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom.
All
break.
right, so let's shoot off. Let's shoot off to another commercial real quick, and I'll have 2 songs coming up, some commercials. We're gonna make up for us goofing off like we just did for a few minutes. We'll be right back, everybody. It's just fun in the morning. Thanks for hanging out with us when we had our little preview of Tech Talk with all the new technology. Hang tight. We'll be right back.
And she just took off to the bathroom.
I know. I'm gonna bring down the other camera to film.
You better not be doing nothing in there, Denise. I don't want to go in there after that. Yeah, ask Ashley about what happened last night where she stopped up the plumbing.
Where she what?
Where she stopped up the plumbing. No, look, no, that was that long. That big around. I'm dead serious. I took a picture of it. Can you get it?
No, it's okay. I'm good.
Because I couldn't believe that just came out of my child. she hadn't gone in a week. 'Cause with her, it's either
All or none.
yeah, it's either poopomatic or stopped up.
Just a little peculiar.
Shall not pass! Get to the chopper!
Go ahead. Make my day.
Hey, look, it's a mic. It's a mic sound.
That's a spicy meatball.
No boogers.
That's a clown question, bro.
Hey, look, there's a mic one. Put your headset on. There's a mic sound.
Is it a burp or a fart? Yeah, there you go.
Epic fail. You better
Really?
shut
You
your
had to
mouth
put
before
that-
I shut it for you.
They could hear it.
No, that's why I was behind the thing. Uh-huh.
We talk about poop all the time.
Oh yeah, we talk about people.
Me so horny, me love me so horny.
What do you get for $10?
Fired.
Anything you.
You
want.
are a huge nerd.
Who's that for?
You are a huge nerd.
Alex.
She called you a nerd, Alex.
He is. He's a techie. Tech talk techie. Seriously?
Mike.
Yeah, that's Mike.
Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm also going to need you to go ahead and come in on Sunday, too, okay? We lost some people this week, and
Put your hands up now or I'll shoot!
I was playing with
Alex knocked you out.
what that I was over there.
If
Thank
you
you.
was in
I was playing with the sounds. What is this?
What's going on?
What is it?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Shut up.
Meet me in the hotel room in an hour.
What are you doing? Giving out pills? Oh Lord!
Ask them to bring me something. for the
After she
headache.
takes it, she goes, "What is it?"
Anytime he hands you something, you
Watch
better
it
ask
jiggle,
first
see it wiggle.
and watch you crash into the floor.
Do you have Rich Archer's phone number in your thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not him.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
What?
It didn't look
It's
like
Craig.
Rich. Yeah, that's who I thought it was. You okay, Bella Bella?
She's like, you talked to me. You called my name. You called my name.
Well, she keeps making that noise.
Yeah, I need to hang curtains back up open that other. Sorry, everybody on video. My leg.
He's scratching his
My
ankle.
leg, the back of my thigh was itching. You gotta think you're sitting on a leather chair.
That's why I like my cloth chair.
All right, all you just for funners, we're sneaking back in.
Where?
Man, I need some Tums.
Yeah.
Tum tum tum.
Ew.
So how you doing? Did you get my picture I sent you?
No,
Open your picture.
I don't want to.
Open your picture. So I'm upstairs and
I
Denise
just got it.
Denise sends me a message. Bring me something for a headache. So I come down. I just hand her a pill. She throws it in her mouth, starts to swallow, and goes, "Hey, what is this?" I'm like, "I'll see you in the hotel in a little while." And I'm trying to make a Bill Cosby joke. And she's just like, "Oh my God." She just thought about it. You just took a pill somebody handed you. You don't even know what it is. You didn't even ask what it was.
Figured it's one of those, like, ibuprofen gel.
What if it was a roofie?
You wouldn't give me a roofie.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Shut up.
Not on my worst day and not on your best day.
You think so?
Look at the look. Look at the look.
So you'd fall.
My problem is we would be, and we're only going to make this as a joke. in the middle of it, she would do a big Denise moment.
Huh?
I could see you and David right now, like having some real hot, passionate, romantic weekend.
All the time.
And y'all are in like a cabin in the woods or a beach house, and the doors open and the wind's blowing, and the crash of the water's going, and her go, how many blades on that ceiling fan?
Probably.
And David goes, it's like watching a car go from 100 to a school zone. It'd be like, what? Well, I saw that ceiling fan. I think that looked good in our bedroom. What? Why? What do you? Why do you care about that ceiling fan?
I have a funny on that. True story. Travis and I.
That worries me.
Travis and I, getting hot and heavy one night.
I see the hot and I can see the heavy. I don't see seeing hot and heavy.
Oh my God.
We had the TV on, and it was on Lilo and Stitch, and on the Disney Channel, and all of a sudden, in the midst.
What is that noise?
I guess it's my phone. I don't know, but in the midst of things,
that's what she calls it.
All of a sudden, Lilo goes, "You flicked him like a booger." Mood was over because we started busting out laughing.
So you're basically saying
no boogers.
right in the middle of the hot and the heavy. That sounds like a stupid bad porn. Hot and the heavy. Something
That's
stupid
not my
like that
phone
happens.
now. I don't know what that noise is, but I hear it. The vibrating. I don't know.
It's the hot and the heavy, Steph.
I'm hearing noises. Yeah, see, what is that?
That's mine.
Y'all, both of you's got your phones on vibrate, and that's what's happening. Is all the phones are going off at the same time.
I got. Oh my God! Change the subject, please.
Stephanie, instead of Young and the Restless, it's going to be called. It's going to be Sex Down South episode Hot and the Heavy. It's going to involve truckers,
pigs in mud,
and Mama, whatever the hell her name is,
on mattresses
from Honey Doo Doo.
Hey, Pumpkin got engaged.
I don't know what the hell a pumpkin is. Besides that,
one of
orange
the kids on Honey Boo Boo.
on Honey Doo Doo.
It's her sister.
You're right, Alex. No, not me. I had it on the Disney Channel.
Oh my God, Jeff Matthias. This would be Scarlett Johansson and Military Mike, Hot and the Heavy.
Like Beating the Beast.
Episode 14, called Chloroform.
And he's still trying to get it up.
Oh,
I did not hear that. I don't know what you're.
He resembles that remark.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball.
Listen here, Chef Boyardee. I bought sound effects so I didn't have to listen to you.
Hey, I did it good.
You having a laugh?
We're supposed to be changing the subject, ma'am.
Yeah, I need to find one that says "Get a Life" to play for Stephanie. Keep going.
Okay, Mike.
I need one for Mike.
Now there's another one
that's
that's
opening
longer.
the soda under the microphone.
Yeah, true.
So do we got anything else? We're at 9:39. We have 20 minutes to waste all these great listeners' time yet again.
I thought we had a caller coming in with a very important announcement.
I haven't heard yet.
But I found
Let's
this.
see who we can mess with as far as birthdays.
I found this little thing on Facebook. It's just kind of getting for people to get to know you a little better.
It's called Grindr.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Stephanie. And then Denise loses it.
He totally just did that.
Who?
You.
What?
Okay, so here goes.
Stop. Are you laughing that I said Grindr, or there's something else I'm missing? Why are you so shocked?
We don't talk about that in the mornings.
When we talk about it in the evenings?
Yes.
Okay, Steph, go for it. I've just never seen her come unglued that fast over something so stupid.
Well, and the thing I just saw on WSB. But
See, there you go. That's why it made no sense to us. Because in Denise's world, She was reading something
No,
else.
I responded to you, but then I just saw video shows Waffle House employees doing hair with restaurant equipment.
Doing hair?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
How are you doing hair?
Hold on.
Did somebody need like a VO5 hot oil treatment and they just took 2 scoops of the butter that they make my hash browns in?
2 employees at a Waffle House were caught on camera doing their hair in the restaurant's kitchen. It happened in Forest City, Arkansas. The video is taken from the point of view of the kitchen counter where customers would sit. It shows one employee dipping her hair into a pot of water. When she removes her hair from the water, another employee helps wrap it with a towel. The events all unfold in the kitchen, which is surrounded by cookware and other Waffle House supplies. They were just saying that they got the camera out and
Yeah, they're showing
everything.
the pictures of it right there. It says Waffle
We
House.
talked to another person who said she was inside the store when it happened. When she saw one employee start treating another's braided hair in a pot of boiling water, she too started recording. It's disgusting because I don't like hair in my food. I don't like hair anywhere where I'm cooking. It's just nasty.
Yes, it is.
Remember that one employee asked me how I liked my food, and I said it was hairy.
After identifying the parties involved, they were immediately terminated. The health department has been out to the restaurant for an inspection, which it passed, and they have closed the case. We do not tolerate those behaviors and strive to provide a clean and safe environment for all our customers.
All right.
That is disgusting.
So again, when she reads anything, hears anything, or feels like talking, it's like shaking a 2-liter bottle. It just spews everywhere, and there you go.
Well, I was hungry.
So let's hear it.
Okay, so this is for both of y'all, and I'll do it too. 3 names you go by.
Boo Bay.
Are you asking me a question?
Yes.
Well, you didn't say. I thought you were reading something. Go
Like,
ahead.
No, three names you go
real
by.
names or like pet names?
3 names.
Scotty, go ahead.
DJ Scotty. There's 2. Scotty, DJ, and DJ Scotty. There's 3. There you go.
Mine is Steph, Steppy, or Step.
Or staff.
Yeah, Staff now.
Denise. Niecy.
And,
Denise.
It's sad when her
Are
own
these
dad.
nuts? I answer all of them.
It's funny that her dad even knows her as Denise now.
My dad was probably the original one. He just didn't want to hurt my feelings.
Probably.
Scotty just doesn't care.
3 places you've lived.
Villa Rica, Chicago, and Covington.
Scotty?
Lately, Snellville. Well, I'd say Covington, Snellville, Rockdale.
Scottdale, Conyers, and Lithonia. But
Okay,
actually, it should
and
be
what are we beating?
Scottdale, Lithonia,
What are we beating
Conyers.
around the bush for?
What do you mean?
What is
just
this?
to get to know you better.
Oh,
sir.
so I'm asking you what this is related to.
It's
Yeah,
just to
just-
get to
it's-
know you better.
Yeah, it's for the
I don't
listeners to
need to know
get to know us
anything about-
better. It's for the listeners to know us better.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 places you've worked.
Just for fun? Wait, with me, that's such a huge thing. So I could say Mark Henderson Electrical, Scotty's General Maintenance, and Just Fun Radio.
My McDonald's, Kroger, Just for Fun Radio. Ingles, Just for Fun Radio. Denise?
Dunkin' Donuts, Blockbuster when they were open, and Help a Child Smile.
Yeah, because being a mother doesn't pay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
3 things you love to watch. And this could go on forever with Scotty. But
3
only
things.
3. Only 3.
TV, midget wrestling, and Star Wars. That's really a joke. I'm just trying to make you laugh because this is supposed to be entertaining.
Good.
3 things that I love to watch. Let's see. The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and Into the Badlands. Oh, come on.
Okay, mine's Once Upon a Time, Orange is the New Black, and what's that other one we're watching? I can't remember the last one, but anyway, my kids.
3 places you've been.
Didn't we do this one already?
No, that's 3 places you've
I
lived.
have no idea.
LA. Okay, I've been to LA, Chicago, and
These are also vague, so you
Tampa.
don't know what the answer.
Yeah. Oklahoma, Kansas, and Tennessee.
Illinois, New Orleans, Biloxi.
3 things you love to eat.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Snacks in between.
My special Brussels sprouts.
Redheads.
Mac and cheese. Oh my God. Mac and cheese.
Oh my God. Scott.
Keep moving. Don't people
I'm
probably
trying.
people wouldn't even have caught what I said if y'all wouldn't have stopped.
And I can't think anymore. Go ahead.
Reese
Nobody
She's
would
a redhead
have
now.
nobody would have caught it if you just would have kept moving.
Hey.
No, it's supposed to be burgundy. It's burgundy.
Shut
It's
up.
Burgundy.
Get to your
Just
questions.
go. Just go.
Keep rolling and people wouldn't
Reese-
catch what I said.
Reese's pizza
Shut up.
and some
Shut up.
sandwiches.
So Rockdale County Sheriff's Office posted a strange husband shoots a former lover, shoots wife's former lover 10 times.
Oh wow.
A 53-year-old man caught in the middle of a lover's triangle shot multiple times Monday night by his girlfriend's estranged husband.
Wow.
The shooting reportedly happened at 10 p.m. At a home on Old Covington Highway in Conyers. According to Rockdale Sheriff's Office, suspect 62-year-old James of East Meadow Lane attempted shooting the 53-year-old victim multiple times and was trying to kill him. So that's about all I'm going to get into because really anything more than that. Oh, cool. Hodgins, we all know Deputy Hodges. He's reported that he was there. I'm just going to skip through some of this because honestly, it's just a lot of jibber jabber to go kind of cover. But how crazy is that? It says that the victim was transported to Grady Memorial Hospital for treatment. Jocelyn was booked into Rockdale County Jail and charged with aggravated assault and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony.
Wow.
Because in Georgia there is no attempted murder.
Right.
When I had what happened to me, we had called the governor's victims hotline, the governor's assistance hotline, the GBI. We tried to get Jasper County, which is Monticello, investigated, and it just never happened.
Oh yeah, it's stupid because back when there was an incident that happened at our house here in Rockdale County, yeah, the man should have been charged with attempted murder, but no.
Yep, there's no such thing as attempted murder in Georgia.
It was assault with a deadly weapon or something like that. But yeah.
Alex says gingers are pure crazy and evil, and I'll leave it at that. So what else we got? You got any? There was no energy in all those questions, is why I was like, duh, let's keep going.
Well, sir, I just thought it would be
No, they would be interesting, but there was no funny to them. Well, we need funny. We got to keep everybody going. What else do you got? Was there any other stuff? What's your favorite color and why?
That's like, I don't know, pink.
Why? Here,
Because-
Craig. I'm gonna call Craig on this phone because apparently he's not getting this number and something might be wrong. I don't know if anything's wrong, but 946.
So,
how about them trees?
604509.
Huh. Craig's what? He's from Indiana, right?
I believe so.
What's up?
Hey, man.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening? I was trying to make sure we hear each other decently.
Well, first of all, I want to make a comment.
On which one? On what part?
For everybody out there, do not take any unknown pills from Scotty because he is good friends with Bill Cosby.
Well, if Denise was hot, she'd be a target. But she's overqualified. She has 3 kids.
Oh.
Just means that it's good.
No, that means you're overqualified. David is one hell of a man, because who marries a woman with 3 kids? Denise has no comment.
Because he loves me.
He must love you. Go ahead, dude.
I like your new little Facebook thing also.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that kind of neat? I got to get it set up better.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It works good when you're in your car by yourself.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how that's going to be exploited now, and all these hidden cam porn things going to start popping up on Facebook now.
Well, I'm sure they will delete you as soon as they see it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just like my agreement with YouTube. YouTube will pull me in a heartbeat if I start doing anything that doesn't meet the agreement I've made.
Yeah, just don't get it mixed up with your other sites.
Yeah. Yeah, if you start seeing a reenactment of Wizard of Oz, you know something's not right.
Yeah, well, you're dressed as Dorothy or what?
Yeah, well, yeah, but we're not supposed to tell people that.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yesterday, I sent you a link. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. We've been working on Dad passed away December 13th. And I've been in touch with several people and attorneys, blah, blah, blah. And we did the official launch of the Music Foundation yesterday, Facebook page up today. I had my committee members and board selected, and I'm pretty proud to say I've picked up a lot of committee members, board members, endorsements, what have you, from a lot of the Southern Rock family. And as a matter of fact, I spoke to your cousin a little bit day before yesterday, I guess it was, when I spoke to Michael. And it's all going away. We launched our first program, which is a Leave a Legacy program. It's a musical instrument drive. If you have donations, music equipment or instruments laying around and that sort of thing that aren't being used properly, we accept them in any condition. I've got 5 pro shops across the country that are refurbishing equipment, and we're distributing them to students. So
that's awesome.
That's my big announcement.
Cool.
Well, that's pretty badass.
Sorry, it's after 8 o'clock. Bad ace.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Because you got to watch your words after 8 o'clock, 8:30.
We're okay. Keep going.
So we need to get together down there in Georgia when I make my little trip. I'm actually flying to Jacksonville, I guess, February 12th for Blackberry Smoke Show, and we meet with Charlie Starr, and he's gonna possibly be our spokesperson for the foundation. So that's pretty far out.
Yeah, man. Well, anytime you're coming through this way, you know, kind of shout at us and let us know. See, the delay in the phone is screwed up.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. So what are your plans on integrating this Facebook thing into your show?
Well, we used it the other night just to see how it would work, and we basically did 5 half-hour videos of us playing a board game. And I mean, everybody was loving it because they're people that were stuck at home got to watch us, and it was almost like watching a friggin' sitcom. It was so just crazy with all the stuff we had to do. But with that being said, I think with these extra cameras that we've got set up, that we're going to design a setup to do that. Then that way, anybody that's watching it live, see, we won't be able to watch it the way I'm going to set it up. I won't be able to see when the timer runs out. But all it takes is a listener or whoever's watching it on Facebook just to send me a text message, say, hey, your camera cut off, because we're only allotted 30 minutes. So I'd have to just get back and go start it over again, which is not a problem. It's just another means to get exposure, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm completely unfamiliar with this. I, was up on the tech thing at one time when I was in that business, and I'm not anymore. So how does it work? There's like a 30-minute timer on it, and it goes off, and you have to restart, or what do you do? Yeah.
You just have to start it over as a whole nother video. Whereas Periscope, you just go live, and it never cuts off. But the problem with Periscope is if you share it to Facebook, people then when they see it, they can click on it, but it makes them download the Periscope app in order to watch it. This way, Facebook said, look, we're not going to lose out on people leaving Facebook to go to Periscope. We're going to make our own. And so apparently that's what they did.
So I guess what we need to do is we need to figure out, or actually make a couple phone calls to buddies of mine and write a program, a sequential program that will kind of bleed these videos or blend these videos so you can have it automated to automatically kick on and start a new video.
Right. Well, like me, I could film whatever video and put it up, but the problem is it wouldn't be interactive. And that's the other problem I think is going to happen here is when I put the camera over there, it won't be interactive anymore. In other words, it'll just be a live feed and I won't be able to see what people are commenting. So there is a downfall. I mean, there's a plus and a minus to it. You know what I mean? Like, if I had another person here that could run the camera and put a microphone in front of them, they wouldn't be on camera, but they would be able to tell you what everybody on camera is asking. My freaking dog thinks she's a cat. I don't understand it.
Well, yeah, it's getting there. The only thing is, I'm sure they put that restrictive cap on there because of bandwidth or whatever.
Well, yeah, because think about it. If you just walked off and just let it just film, I mean, you would have 2 hours of a TV show just sitting there at that point. So, and I'm sure too that if you do anything to violate their term agreement, they take it away. They won't let you do it anymore, or they block you off of Facebook altogether.
Right. Now, I don't particularly endorse one brand or another, but I am familiar years ago, Benny Paul from Pantera used to live stream his little New Year's Eve party at his house.
Right.
And like I said, I don't endorse one product over another, but you know, at the time and years later, I found that to be probably one of the better programs, but it lacked the interactive capabilities.
Right. And the thing is, it makes everything great about us is they're all interactive. We want every show interactive. We want you where you can text in, have your point of view, choose to jump in on the conversation, choose to just listen if you want to. That is the really good thing, because I try to keep everybody's identity hidden that wants to stay hidden. Like there'll be times we'll have like a heated conversation and people will text us stuff, but we don't give out their name. And the only thing about being live on the Facebook app is if somebody left a comment, everybody sees who's leaving the comment. So, you do have to remember, but these people also can pick up their phone and text us whatever information they want as well. And I got Military Mike typing, what is Steph and Duh doing? Y'all are both just sitting there playing on your phones.
We're listening. I'm recording you.
I remember I had to ban Crystal Miller from playing on her phone one time because she got to where she just played on her phone and never participated. I'm not saying y'all are. I'm saying I remember I had to do that once. Steph?
We're trying to get it.
Sir?
If we could figure out a way to introduce scratch and sniff to it, we'd make a fortune.
Oh, God, yeah. Man, if I was smart enough to do all that stuff.
I don't know. They might not want to smell what Scotty does.
My problem is I stay so busy, I don't have time to do anything else. Like now that we're looking into, people wanted me to start filming on Periscope every morning. I'm like, that's just one more thing I got to do. And I'm running out of arms here. I can't do everything. And I can't expect everybody else to do stuff either. You know, I mean, it's nice that people want to help me, but I can't expect it out of them because it's not fair to them.
Well, we need to have some.
And I've been in 10,000 businesses in my lifetime or what have you. But what I went into was do some studying and some research in what supermarkets were doing, et cetera, and the incorporation of delis into the supermarket chains, and just the different sound effects, such as like 2-liter bottle of Pepsi opening when you come down the aisle and stuff like that. Building those senses or that perception into it, and the smell of fresh food or smoked stores or whatever. I mean, that would be incredible to be able to incorporate that into the web some kind of way. Can you imagine watching, even on TV, if you're watching one of those home cooking shows of some kind, and you can actually smell the food cooking and that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, that would just be kind of neat. I mean, there's several things. If I could if I could make smell-o-vision, we'd be millionaires. Can you imagine a popcorn commercial showing in your bedroom or in your house or your kitchen television or wherever your TV is, and then that smell?
Yeah, smell-o-vision.
Or Trap-a-Crap for when you're in the bathroom watching TV, and then all of a sudden it says, "This is why you need Trap-a-Crap," and then all of a sudden the poo smell shoots out.
Or if you're talking to somebody on the phone,
So yeah,
smell a phone.
there's so many things. I guess that went right along with smell-o-vision.
And then on the other side of the coin, then you would on the other side of that coin, you would have people being sued for broadcasting pungent odors and that kind of stuff.
That's right. That's right. Well, with the wussification of America, everybody's going to sue you for something anyways. You're driving too fast. You're driving too slow. You're driving in the left lane. You're driving in the right lane.
Your car's too
Like
bright
right
to hurt my
now,
eyes.
I'm waiting for more businesses to start saying we're not going to allow you to come in if you have a gun on. I mean, I'm still waiting for more businesses to wussify the rest of the world and do that.
I think, going a little bit further than that or whatever, you've seen these gaming chairs.
Yeah.
It has like the vibration and all that stuff. And
Yes, Steph's got one like that.
And you got all that stuff, the controllers and all that. Why don't they do that for regular TV? That would be insane.
Oh, I know, right?
So I don't know.
I know.
But anyway, I thought I'll go and let you know that we did the official launch, and I'll send you a link to that.
All right.
And if you have anybody in your local area that would like to participate, maybe we could designate a drop-off point or something like that down in your area, and I'll send a big box van down to pick up everything. And like I said, we're taking the musical instruments in any condition. We'll refurb them, and we're distributing to the local schools. We actually started yesterday with curriculum development for the band program where I went to high school at, and we're incorporating guitars and bass guitars in there as we speak. And they actually received the first of the new guitars from Dean Guitars yesterday.
No crap.
Sweet.
All right, brother. Well, look, we're at 10:04. We're fixing to cut out.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll send you that link. And
all right, man. Do that.
God bless you guys.
All right, man. Thank you. These idiots are being stupid. We'll see you later. Oh, you hung up. Yeah, we've got our little private page that we message stuff through, our own little message service. It's a just for fun message service because we're cool like that. And I had to just send over like, y'all stop already, because they're all sending terrible stuff back and forth to each other, and it's lighting up the damn page. Oh my God. All right, everybody, we're fixing to get up out of here. We appreciate y'all as usual. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for wasting your time with us this morning. I mean, where else could you have wasted this much time and had this much fun all in one waste? Boy, that sounded really bad.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. It did.
And you know what? I made a commercial yesterday that I did not get in rotation this morning. So I want everybody to make sure that they go check out our new sponsor, Turn and Burn Motors. I just did not have it in the rotation this morning. I'm adding it right this second. That was my screw up, by the way. What?
The GIF or GIF or whatever you call it.
The what?
The GIF. The
Giphy.
Giphy. The Giphy
GIP
keyboard.
Go up a little bit right there. That.
I'm so lost with what you're talking about. All right, so we're out of here, everybody.
We try, Alex, but we're not allowed to.
Okay. So listen, we're out of here today. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. We're going to see what we can get accomplished today.
Not a lot.
You got to go to school today?
I don't have to physically go, but yeah, I have to do.
You got to do some schoolwork.
I have to do schoolwork.
Okay.
I'm a college student.
I gotta go get some food.
So are you actually part of Perimeter?
It's GSU now.
That's what I was going to ask you if you knew that.
Yeah.
And which is what? Because a lot of
Georgia
people,
State University.
a lot of people don't know that this is
Which
happening.
means I might not need to change over to.
So how about you like report the fact of what you're talking about so other people that
Because I
don't
don't know a lot about it. I just know that GSU bought out Georgia Perimeter. Georgia State College, or Georgia State University.
Keep trying.
Shut up. Bought out Georgia Perimeter because I guess they were horrible with their money. And
So now anybody that was attending Georgia Perimeter is now attending an accredited school that's
Right.
number 2 in Georgia.
right.
Thank you. I'm so glad that the
You're welcome.
dyslexic guy that knows nothing just schooled you on the school you go to.
Sorry, I'm laughing. Well, not
Wait,
only
you ain't
was
laughing
that-
at me?
I'm laughing at you, but I'm also laughing at
Don't
Alex.
plug his show
because
until it
Alex,
actually shows up.
Ugly,
Yeah,
and your mother ugly, and
'cause
your sister
Alex
ugly. You just
busted
plain old
on Mike.
ugly.
He
All right,
said not
let's
to
hear it.
plug Mike's show until he actually shows up.
Well, I can't really tell people to tune in tonight,
If we don't know. If
and we don't even know if we're going to have one.
That's what she said.
And just because we love
there
you,
will be no show.
just because we love you, Mike.
Shut up.
Mike.
So yeah, I mean, we want to believe there's going to be a show tonight, and we're pretty sure there will be.
I'm Peter Fool.
So
The World According to Mike, starring Military Mike. But what does it mean?
No, starring Alex.
no, it's The World According to Mike, starring Military Mike, co-starring
Ran by-
Military Mike,
ran by Alex.
associate production by Military Mike, written by Military Mike, directed by Military Mike.
but ran by Alex.
It's kind of like Willy Wonka and a herd of Oompa Loompas.
On that note. All
Sorry,
right,
I got to
kids.
redo some of these because some of these are just stupid.
No,
And on that note, I need to go use my EOS.
You're what?
My EOS.
That's what Stephanie sounds like farting in the bathroom. Denise, why did you just spit on your computer? She just spit all over her computer.
No, I wasn't laughing. You just said that.
What?
That's what it sounds like when she's in the bathroom.
I know I said that. Thank you. Look, we're getting out of here before we truly offend
people
somebody.
off.
Yeah. It's
Am I pissing
10:08.
you off?
What did you just say?
I said, am I pissing you off?
Oh my God, it sounded like you said the P word.
No.
When she said that, I was like, did you just say the P word? And it's like 10:09. And I don't mean Pandora. There's 2 P words that don't get mentioned in this house, and that's Pandora and Publix. We don't allow any P words in this house. The other P word gets used a lot. I mean, that's not a problem.
I don't know how you got an F from.
I don't know because it was the way you were stuttering. All right, we're out of here. Everybody have a great day. Make sure you go check out Turn and Burn Motors. Now or Never Tattoos, American Family Insurance, the one and only Rob's Performance, the Social House, White Brothers. Come on, man. They are just like such a great little secret. People are just driving by, have no idea. You need to go check out White Brothers and go see Gino. Dr. Ink Eraser, Ice Days Ice Skating Ring, the Pampered Puppy. You know, we got Tara up there doing them dogs, man. Go get your dog room.
Style.
Oh my God!
I find that offensive. Shut up,
Go
Stephanie.
get you some beer.
Go to Copy Central and get you some copies made. They make some great posters. We got the new car wash to get that car washed properly. We got Gravity Beer in case you need to go get your drink on.
Duh.
Let me tell you, that was amazing. My cousin goes in to Gravity and walks out with 2 64-ounce growlers. I mean, like, I thought she was just like gonna go in and just get like one. No, she got 2.
And the Kentucky bourbon beer is the bomb.
And I think she may be getting it because remember I told you that they were out of stock.
That's right. They're
Yeah.
out. I hope she gets it back. That's my favorite.
I know. Well, you're not the only one.
Oh,
That's
I know,
gonna
I'm
cause
not
a
the
riot
only
up there.
All us rednecks, we like to mix our whiskeys with our beer. And so that makes it easier. We don't have to chase the beer with whiskey.
You just mix it together.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. We're out of here, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see y'all on the flip side, man. We got stuff to do. What is it? Babies to shake, hands to kiss?
No. Things
I'm
to
not
see
talking
and
about you're a
people to
college
do.
student now. I don't need to know what you got to go shake and what to kiss.
Things to see and people to do.
Again, we're leaving on that note. We'll
Bye,
see you guys
y'all.
later. Love you guys.
Bye. Utes.
Later,
Chow
y'all.
mein. I had to say it first.
Is everything off?
Not yet.